Hello, imbecile. Hello.
Yeah. Oh, hello there. Yeah.
Hello, Mario. Fuck!
Hello.
Ads suck, I know. Your eyeballs pay for dog's food though.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to, I don't know, I'm a dog. Welcome to stream. It is Sunday, Monster Truck Rally, which means that it's React Day. I burned the inside of my mouth. I had chili, and I didn't want to burn my tongue, so I accidentally put the chili towards the back of my mouth, and I'm pretty sure I burned my gum line on one of my teeth. Or something. That happens. Oh well. Also turns out I have trigger finger symptoms. So I have to get a brace for my finger to help with that. Because I apparently have been doing too much work lately and have partially damaged one of the ligaments in my finger. So I need to get a splint before when I go to bed at night to help it recover. Because if you don't, you're at a much greater risk of needing surgery if you don't treat trigger finger when you have it, like when it happens. And for those who aren't aware of what trigger finger is basically there's a tendon that goes into a sheath in your at the base of your knuckles, and what happens is you get this popping sensation every time you try to curl or uncurl your finger, and that popping sensation is because there's a node or nodule on your ligament that is basically moving in and out of the sheath for the ligament section. So I need to put a splint on my finger for nighttime to hopefully help my ligament recover and not make it worse. I had a bit of that issue on my left hand, but that has already seemed to gone away. So I think my left hand is fine. Now I just got to take care of my right hand, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Well, it's not like cracking your fingers. Is that if you go to make like a, you know how if you like make a cat paw where you like roll your fingers in? It's like if you take your cat paw for your fingers and you extend your fingers out, it'll pop. It'll have a sensation of locking and then releasing. When you do that, that's trigger finger. You can also tell when you curl your finger. If you put one of your other hand's fingers on the base of that finger, if you curl your finger and you feel like this like knot moving around as that pop happens when you curl, then you can find out that way. And it's fine. Like it's been around for a couple of days. So it's not that bad. I'm just trying to get out ahead and prevent it from getting any worse, essentially. I have Pushy in my DMs right now. I was messaging, I was doing kind of work stuff for a little bit before stream, and I forgot what time it was, and now it's carried over into stream. Whoops. But yeah, I have Pushy in my DMs right now. We're yapping. Oh, hi, New Day. Hi, Night. Hello, Draco. Hello, everyone. Yeah, we're gonna do a react today, but I have some bit of updates. Hello. I was on the throne My brain immediately went, "You're buying me pre." Oh, wrong throne. So they built in AI image reactions in Twitch. I'm just pissed. They have built-in AI image reactions in Twitch. What? In Twitch now? Oh, on Geega? Because that's an extension. That's like not necessarily Twitch themselves. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I don't really like Gen AI images either. But Tajia's also supported like having AI voices and stuff like that, which are still I'm a little like about. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of AI stuff. I think in the right locations for the right things, it's not bad, but most of the time it's just taking creative stuff away from people, and I'm not down with that. Oh my god. Sorry, plushies. I'm I can't I don't want to I'm not gonna talk about our conversation. She's just going off on stuff and it's very funny. Just don't touch creativity and we good. I kind of agree with that. I think it's a great tool for tedious repetition tasks. That it could be really fantastic for that, but in small dosages so that people can still confirm that the things that it created are still useful. Doing things like making a simple like in programming, not creating AI code, but programmers using AI tools for autocomplete features that can essentially read the application you're creating, and as you begin to work something, create a suggested autocomplete based on what it thinks you're going to do. Like, that's fine, but it needs to work alongside people, not in front of them. I'm a bad coder then because cursor is fucking awesome. Well, it's not you still have to understand the syntax and fundamental like systems in programming, and then it like doesn't really matter. But vibe coding, like, you still need to be proficient in the language basically. I mean, we're gonna get to a point where we're gonna just have like we're making really big steps in quantum computing right now. The next 5 years, I think we're gonna have a quantum computer evolution. Microsoft, there she is. Hi, puppy. I was talking about the fact that I was in DMs with you, and I was laughing at shit on stream that I was like, I don't know.
Hi, puppy. Hello,
I don't,
puppy. VIP
more like very important puppy. Yeah, I took away your VIP though, but I always end up leaving your intro in. Yeah. I feel like you need to put context around that, but basically Plushie and I were talking about first impressions when I had Plushie on stream and stuff like that, back when I was like small. I think I only had like 200 followers or something like that. And that better be a prime. It is? Okay. Hey, you got your founder badge back. So Yeah, we were discussing in at first impressions in DMs and stuff. I need it. And we somehow got like core memory conversations because when I brought Plushie on, Plushie like told me afterwards I was like super nervous because I'm gonna embarrass Plushie. Plushie thought I was cool. I was a cool streamer and was super nervous about being on VC. And I'm like, nah, I'm just a dog, you know, whatever. And the conversation somehow evolved into Plushie. Oh, I still think you're cool. Oh, okay. Well, it's not as scary anymore. You know what I mean? I hope. I don't know. He said something about you being weird. Oh, yeah. And the conversation just slowly evolved into like weird things of like Plushie not wanting to be weird first time on stream. And I'm like, have you seen me? And weird time. And then it evolved into something about Plushie's friend circle talking about pee because she was there. And I'm just like, that's why I was laughing, is because, yeah. I love my weird friends. I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world. No, we did not. But yes, Blushy, you have things to do, but I appreciate you coming in and saying hello. And okay, all right, get your piss out of here. God, that's not a thing I ever thought I'd say on stream. Go have fun. I'm not shooing you off. I'm just trying to make sure you don't get stuck here, because I do that. Oh, okay. All right. No. What do I leave? Man, I'm not going to 3D. I'm going to 2D, and I realized that all my redeems could stay the same, and I'm just sitting here like, no, I don't think they should have that power. I'm just gonna be sorting and packaging stuff. Oh, you're packing. Okay, you're packing up. Our next scheduled game is for the thing that I mentioned, isn't? Oh, okay. Okay, I gotcha. Have you oh, excuse me. Have you figured out? No. Are you throwing stuff away, or are you just putting stuff in boxes like in the room that you'll get later? I can't really. Well, no, I guess I do throw stuff away, but I really don't throw away a lot of things. Yeah, you just going through all of your stuff and finding crap you don't use or don't need anymore. Well, yeah, but you don't throw it away. You just leave it in the bedroom or put it in a box if you still want it. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, but you can't get it there now. You know what I mean? No, yeah, I got you. What my point being is that you don't have to throw things away. You don't have to put them in the trash. You know, if you still want something, put it in a box and attic, like put it away. And then if you get a better job or you get a good paying job or whatever, and you have extra money, disposable income, then you can have your dad just slap a shipping label on the box or whatever, and then you can pay for the shipping that way. You don't have to get rid of stuff. It's just going to be in a temporary storage solution. Again, if you like have space to put it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it pretty much is take it or throw it away or donate. I might have room for some to wait, but I am basically going through what I want and keeping what I don't want for sure. And then like, I guess that's fair. I don't know. I just don't want you to like regret throwing something out. You know what I mean? Like if you have options of storage and sending it later. Oh my god, I had this open and I didn't see that. I messed up my DMs. I didn't see it was open. Sorry, I have a bunch of DMs open. So for those who are who might not follow my stuff on Twitter, I'm working right now on doing art and rigging stuff. And I've had a couple conversations with a few people on potential like rigging stuff, and I'm balancing through stuff with like work, and I really shouldn't be doing this while I'm streaming, but you guys are cool, you don't mind, right? I'm just in the background, I'm yapping, it's fine. And yeah, I'm in DMs right now on Twitter with somebody, and I just one of the messages they sent was just too funny. You can do whatever you want. No, I can't. I'll get TOS. Although I guess that's not necessarily something I'd want, but business stream. Yeah, but I can't be leaking DMs, you know what I mean? Oh, okay. I say that, but my most recent post is literally me and May DMing. You can't, but you could just say that you are doing that, and that is what we just sit here. Yeah, no, my most recent point was May and I DMs. So I guess I do leak my DMs. Although to be fair, most of the time I tell May. Like I'll send a message like, yeah, I'm putting this on Twitter. Because we know. Hi, Allie. How you doing?
Oh looky Mobius is here.
Oh, good morning, Mobius.
That's a VIP everyone.
Hello. Guys, I'm getting good DMs. I'm getting good DMs. I'm getting good notifications to Twitter, and I can't deal with this. Oh, ah! I should clip this instead. This. I just got a notification replied from somebody that was just like, "You're so kind and deserve all the happiness," and I'm just sitting here like screaming. Thank you, you too. I appreciate it. Somebody clip that. Let me send it to them. Night, please. Pretty please. Thank you for friend. Okay, hang on one second. Now I gotta go to Fijen. Business stream. One moment. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got Call of Duty to play. Just had to stop in and say hi, doggo, to all of chat. Bye. Oh, okay. Hi, bye. Go have fun, Allie. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super love, Mobius. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go find that. I'm gonna go clip it. Give me a second. Because I'm gonna reply to them with it. All right, hang on. Can I watch this? Give me a second. Aw. Oh, I didn't get to see the hold hands. All right, give me a second. All right, how far back is this? I hate hearing my own voice while I'm live. I can deal with it when I'm in editing, but anything before that just drives me up a wall. Where's this part of the video? Hang on a second. Does anyone remember how long ago I said it? Oh, never mind. I found it. I hate my voice recorded. It just does not sound like me. Yeah, I feel that. Perfect. I'll go ahead and clip this. I think I got here around the 24-minute mark. Yes, I believe you did as well. Hang on, I'm editing. I'm doing business stuff live. Don't worry, we'll get to react, I promise. How do I? Wow, the clipping interface is actually way better now. Wow, the clipping interface is actually significantly better on desktop now. All right, hang on one second. Okay. Dude, there's so many nice people on the internet if you find them. Like, if you can wade through all of the slop and crap and politics and bullshit on the internet, you can actually just genuinely find really nice people.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you.
There we go. Ah. Dude, I don't know if I could ever get this level of, like, I don't want to say job satisfaction because that's not entirely true, but man, I really like working in this industry. I like being a VTuber. I like meeting people and seeing people be happy. I like seeing people grow and flourish. And, like, yeah, there's a lot of drama sometimes, but if you push that aside, you can find so many people who are just Oh man, there's so many cool people in this space. Just in general. Like, a lot of my friends that I've met through VTubing are all really cool. And I've definitely had my fair share of people, you know, that I've met. But like, you know, every now and then I look back and I think about all of the friends that I continue to have from like last year when I started streaming, and I'm just like, this is worth it. This makes it worth it, man. The community and everyone else just makes this so much more worth it for me, and I'm just like, ah. Let me see here. Admin stuff. There we go. Imagine I never played Overwatch, that game. No, I don't wanna.
Hello.
One moment. Typing. Okay. Hang on, somebody linked me their artists, and I'm checking out more artists. Not that I need to, but I'm checking out more artists. I don't know where I heard this, but there was a study about the people on the internet and how they are in real life, and it was a 1-to-1 conversion. Most people are nice, but the bad ones are the ones that speak the loudest and make the nice ones. Yeah, that's fair. That is definitely one of those things where it's like, you never see the nice people. Like, you never see people being nice, but you always see people being mean, right? You never hear the person saying thank you, have a nice day. You hear the person saying you fucking suck, I hate you. You know what I mean? Like, the difference in levels of what you can see in reality versus what it actually is it's kind of tough. But but on the internet, for me, I take every kind interaction that I have. Hello. I take every kind of interaction that I have and I try to hold on to it. And I'm like, yes, this is good. I will remember this and forget all of the bad things. I will just keep this in a ball and I will be happy with this. Because ultimately, good night, fam. Will be lurking. Okay. Have a good looky. I don't know. There's a lot of like crap on the internet, you know, that gets spread really easily, and I just want to remember all of the good shit and forget about all the bad shit. But I really kind of have to force my brain to do that because our brains aren't really very well wired. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of artist credits. Damn, this is gonna take some time to dig through. Oh, okay. They seem to have a lot of different artists for the emotes as well. Okay. I see. Oh, I love that one. Guys, I'm so excited for 2.0 stuff. I'm not excited to basically lose all of my savings in the progress of building a home and doing 2.0, but I gotta roll them dice. Gotta roll them bones. And just hope shit works out. Let's go. We'll make it work, right? We'll make it work. I don't know. I believe in the people who believe in me, so we're gonna do it. Okay. Let's see. Wow, that was a lot more like... Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. What? People are cool. I don't know. People are cool. Anyways, wear shorts. I need that crack in my veins. Not the Grimmy emote. Yeah, we should... I should get on that, huh? Okay, let me double check some things. I'm gonna make a new folder. I'm just gonna bookmark this so I can check it out later, and I'm gonna put that in the folder. There we go. Okay, and we'll go ahead and close that out. Then... Okay. Close that. And no response here. Okay, we can close that out. I got the clip, so we can close that out. We can close that out, and we can close that out. Nice, let's go. All right. Don't know if I'm cool, but I'm definitely cold today. It is really cold. Is it cold where you guys are? How bad is it today? We've already had a freeze. Let me check. It's 8C. It's pretty chilly, yeah. Have you guys had an overnight freeze yet? Have you guys got below freezing? We had one a couple days ago. I'm really excited for fall weather to come around because of I like leaving the window cracked and having the room chilly. And I can't really do that in summer because that would involve running the AC to that point, and you know, I don't really pay for electricity here. So I don't want to do that because that's mean to the people who do. So yeah. All right. Okie dokie. Oh my god. Yeah, thanks, Chips. I just fucking okay. Let me... Oh yeah, I gotta go to the reacts, huh? There's quite a lot of them here. Should I go top down? Oh my god, wait. Okay, all right. We'll do our shorts today. And then after that, we'll do our long form content. I'll go ahead and check out some long form stuff. All right, let me load up. Load up stuff. Oh, right. Different browser. Let me guess. There's going to be an update. Wow, there wasn't an update. That's a first. Okay, we'll pop that on. Let us grab mini bit. Yes, I love mini bit. All right, hang on 1 second. Put dog in the corner. We'll turn off the music. All right. I love mini bit stuff. I've seen all of their stuff. I actually don't know what they identify as, but I've seen all of mini bit stuff because it keeps popping up on my feed, and I think I'm subbed to one of them on one of my channels. And Oh wait, they have a younger sibling. Interesting. I actually didn't catch that the first time that I watched this. Everything froze. It was like -20. Holy crap. That's called. That's Mama Bit. That's Papa Bit. That's Mini Bit. And I guess that's Mini Bit. Min Bit. Well, I'll call them Mini. Yeah. All right, fine. I'll get up. Oh. That is 100% me. I have an issue with I just have an issue with getting up. See, the solution to the problem about not being able to get up in the morning is to be able to do all of your work from bed. Mini Bit 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yeah. Yeah, if you do all of your work from bed, you don't need to get up, which is definitely potentially what I do. I definitely don't handle all of my Twitter and VGen and Discord and everything from my phone for hours before I finally roll my ass out of bed on my days off. Nope. Nope, not me. That's not me. I don't do that at all. Also, yeah, I only have 3 subs on this channel. Who's up next? Who's up next? Who's on first? What's on second? Kenji's mom? Oh no. This is something from Chips, isn't it? Hang on one moment. Yep, okay. That is a crazy... I don't think there's I actually don't think there's thumbnails for YouTube Shorts. I believe YouTube Shorts just use the first frame of the video. So that's a crazy first frame. I have an alarm at 10, which I turn off and go back to sleep. And then I have one at noon, which I turn off and then pass out while I muster the will to get up. Yeah, I don't have any alarms. My brain basically knows I get X amount of sleep. So if I go to bed at 11 versus 12 versus 1, I know I'm getting up at 8, 9, or 10, respectively.
Kenji finna be a dad. I told you that's my... Kenji finna be a dad.
Okay.
I told you that's my goal, bro. 2024. I'm having a baby.
Kenji, if you want.
How old is this? Because, like, you know, you kind of need to get a person first to do that. Well, I mean, I guess you could donate it and then, like, you'd have a kid, but you wouldn't know where the kid is. So I don't think that really counts, but if my circadian got its way, I'd still be asleep. Yeah, I had a really bad circadian rhythm for a while. It took many weeks, potentially months, of just being like, there's nothing for me here, go to bed, wake up. Like, I had to have something in the mornings that I get excited about doing, which was working on the structure and stuff. So when I got up early, I got tired early. And instead of being the type of person who'd be like, well, it's late and everyone's asleep and I could do all the fun stuff and I could, like, go to bed super late, I had to be an adult and tell myself, well, if you go to bed late, you get up late. If you get up late, you don't have as much time to do the fun stuff that you want to do in the morning. And I'm like, fuck. Seeing that frame with Juan Kids is very unsettling. Hi, Maple. Oh, yeah, you're back now, huh? Hey, did you fix your sleep schedule?
Kids, you got to get bitches first.
My mom's here. Have some
You gotta get bitch.
respect.
Shit, I agree.
Oh, that's right, dude. Kenji's mom is a
Kenji finna
firecracker.
be a dad. I told you that's my goal, bro. 2024. I'm having a baby.
Kenji, if you want kids, you got to get bitches first.
My mom's here. Have some respect.
Shit, I agree. You better get
What
yourself
the
a bitch.
fuck? Kenji finna be a...
Dude, Kenji talks about his mom sometimes, and I'm like, how much older than you is your mom? Because your mom acts like young. There was this one thing about, I think Kenji was talking about it, whether or not he was dyslexic or something. And his mom replied with, shit, you're just figuring that out now? That's got a point. Dude, Chatter does have a point. Hang on, I want to see what she said.
You better get
What
yourself a
the
bitch.
fuck?
Better get yourself a bit. That's crazy. If I get big enough and I can earn an income from it, I think maybe one day, if I get enough people, like if my community grows enough, maybe one day I'll bring my mom into the fold, because my mom's kind of like always been a bit of like a internet like enjoyer, you know, online video games and stuff like that. My dad's on the other side. My dad doesn't know anything about the internet. I told him about Steam, and he was like, "What's a Steam?" And I was like, "Oh God, he is so far in the opposite direction of the internet." And so I'm probably never bringing him on stream unless it's a video that I can filter shit out. But my mom's cool. I'm sure she won't dox me. Anyway, next video. I found out my dad was the same way I was when I was 14. Wait, I found out my dad was the same way when I was 14. Oh, I see what you're saying. He doesn't know what's a Steam. He doesn't know if you boil water, you guys. No, well, like the Steam, like, you know, game service on PC. You know what I mean? I had to tell him like Steam is like, yeah, the most popular gaming platform on PC. He was like, oh, okay. By the way, the person that I got happy dogged about saw the clip, and that makes me happy because hopefully that made them happy. God, I am such a fucking nerd. Anyway, next video. And yes, I'm doing this on purpose. Can you YouTube, come on. YouTube, buddy, come on. Okay.
Steve, le poisson Steve.
I just realized that it was way turned down.
Il est orange. Il a des
Il a des
bras
bras
et
et des
des
jambes.
Le
Poisson Steve. Wait, hang on, where is it?
Le
Poisson Steve.
Il est vraiment très beau. Il peut nager sur la terre. Il peut marcher dans l'eau. Le poisson Steve, ils sont forcément mauvais. Mais on l'aime bien.
I fucking love that so much. That gets me every time. I love Steve. Oh no, that shit. Industrial age, yeah. Okay, here we go. Now, so that's from Pudsey, and that was definitely almost a month ago. And then we have a second one, which is the entire song apparently. So hang on. I don't know what this is.
We're guys. We keep a little dirt under my pillow for the
For the dirt man. Yeah, that's right. And lazy comes down.
What?
Keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man.
So
He'll
he
won't take me down.
to his left. What are you talking about? Underground. That's where he keeps his dirt. We're guys. We
Oh man, this is like one of the best parts of the internet. It's just silly. It's just silly. Funny fact, by the way, I just woke up. I see. Well, good morning. Good morning, sunshine. The world says hello. I deleted 2 messages. Oh, it's because of the... Yeah. Boop. Ba-doop. All right, we have another one from Chippy, Rooney, Ahoy, Chips Ahoy. Also, I fucking love this dude. Yeah, this is really good. There was oh god, have I showed it on stream? I might have seen it. Hang on. Let me tab out real quick. I'm gonna go see if I can find something. Give me one moment, please. I need to remember the lyrics. Okay, hang on. Short videos. God, I don't remember which account I commented it on. God, I have so many songs stuck in my head. They're all fighting for the focus. I'm trying to fucking think of the lyrics of the song that I want to share, and I just keep thinking of keep a little dirt on your pillow for the dirt. Pass on, Steve. But like they're all overlapping. God, ADHD sucks. I got this. Let me just massage my brain real quick. Hang on. No. Oh well. It's gone. All right. Anyway, up next.
Junie stepped on a cockroach.
I'm sorry. What now?
Junie stepped on a cockroach. My roommate stepped on a goddamn cockroach in front of me. I took her to lunch after she helped me, and then freaking she did that. She stepped on a cockroach.
I am going to wait and see if they do the thing. I'm going to wait and see if they do the thing. If they don't do the thing, I'm going to try to bring the thing on stream and then immediately get this fucking VOD DMCA'd, but it's fine.
Me, and then she went, I stepped on a cockroach. Was it being aggressive? No, she just stepped on it. Junie.
Okay. All right. They didn't do the thing. Makes sense why. I figured maybe they do a bit of an art thing with it, but all right, hang on. Watch this. Ready? Let's see if I can find it. Some of you probably immediately know what I'm about to bring up. Yeah. All right. You ready? Hang on.
I'll put my hand on my head. Like this.
Yeah. I want to see if this is a specific scene because it's been a while since I've seen this.
Okay.
No, it's not quite the scene. But without doing more copyrighted content, basically there's a scene in that movie where he's smashing cockroaches and he's just pissing off the other dude. And I was hoping that was going to be the scene because it's similar to that in its makeup, but unfortunately it was not. But yes, if you've seen the movie, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about. All right. Oh, yeah, I've seen this guy too. I like this. I like these guys. Oh, thank you for the pets. Or face pokes or whatever you're trying to do.
This is a cursed crystal of dark magic from the Nine Hells, and today I have decided to remove one electron from every atom in this room using it. To do this, I bought this contraption from Alibaba.
I love that he took Nile Red's inflection
and placed it in this reinforced room. Now, all I have left to do is carefully lower the cursed crystal of dark magic from the Nine Hells, and then activate the contraption. This room is filled with hydrogen gas, and the result of this reaction...
Wait, if you're taking one electron from hydrogen gas that only has one electron, you're left with only protons. Isn't that like really bad?
kind of scares me a little bit.
Accepting. Rerouted. Backup. Data. Operation. Phoenix. Initiated.
Although I might have accidentally run the machine 2 times in a row. The contraption tried to remove an electron from hydrogen twice, and since hydrogen has only one electron, this has triggered a stuck underflow. This has briefly created a new element that I can call none other than stuck underflowium.
That's funny.
The room full of this unstable element has caused a 5 gigaton explosion, which might have destroyed the entirety of Canada.
Yeah. I was about to say. No, you just take 2. Stack on a floor. Hydrogen, 1 proton, 2 billion electrons. Electrons for days. Yeah, one moment. Okay. And then do the next one. Oh, it's just Canada. We're fine, guys. World carries on. Yeah. We won't have any more Geneva Convention additives. We'll be fine.
This is how real coffee nerds make their morning coffee. First, I take exactly 18 grams of unroasted coffee beans, and instead of roasting them...
What the fuck is that? I know it's low poly, but what the fuck is that? That looks like... Those look like wadded up straws, like wadded up paper straws.
After a face on a wall, throw some bug milk in it and say Maloso vobiscum et cum spiritum, creating a gateway to the underworld where I put my coffee beans for approximately 2 minutes. Then I grind my coffee in an industrial craft 2 macerator with some speed upgrades. While this method takes about 2 nuclear reactors worth of energy per tick, it's still worth it. It is currently the best grinder on the market because grounds come out evenly distributed. Then I press them down with a hydraulic press, getting a perfect solid coffee pellet.
Why? This like... This feels like every fucking tech pack in Minecraft. Like, this feels like every... Oh, how to make coffee. First, get uranium. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm trying to make coffee. I'm not trying to fucking make a bomb.
Which I put inside of the radiation chamber alongside the plutonium fuel rod. This process...
You see what I mean? First, step 1, get uranium. Okay, what about steps 2 through 4? Plutonium.
Takes 2 hours and converts my regular coffee pellet into a radioactive coffee 33. While this process is happening, I activate my deuterium tritium plasma production and insert
Okay, now we just need tritium
it into my fusion reactor, which will then provide me with enough energy to activate my black hole.
That is... Wait, that's
it's
actually
almost
real.
Time for dogs' hourly payment
Tritium
using
or
your
tritium?
eyeballs.
That's actually a real nuclear fusion additive. Hang on. Tritium, yeah. Tritium fusion, also known as deuterium fusion, is a nuclear reaction that combines deuterium nucleus with tritium nucleus to produce a helium atom and a neutron, releasing 17.6 MeVs of energy. I'm not sure what MeV is, but yeah, we have an issue right now with getting enough tritium for nuclear fusion, but there was a breakthrough recently of how to take one of the released neutrons and use it to hit a layer to produce 2 different elements, and one of them being tritium. I got electron volts. Thank you. Yeah, there was a recent breakthrough with that. Anyway, sorry, get completely distracted from the video for the actual science of it.
Provide me with enough energy to activate my black hole. While this process is happening, I activate my deuterium.
Wasn't tritium created by man with an atomic bomb testing? I think so.
Tritium plasma production,
but I'm
and
not sure.
insert it into my fusion reactor, which will then provide me with enough
God
energy.
damn it, I missed the thing again.
33. While this process is happening, I activate my deuterium tritium plasma.
Yeah. Deuterium tritium plasma. Yeah.
Production and
huh. Look at that.
Insert it into my fusion reactor, which will then.
No, because it's just hydrogen with more protons. Well, no, it. Oh, you're responding.
Provide
Okay.
me with enough energy to activate my black hole generation.
Right, other conversations happening in
Then I
chat.
safely extract coffee 33 from my irradiation chamber and insert it inside of the black hole machine.
I'm telling you, every fucking Minecraft tech pack in existence, this is how you make coffee.
33 is being sucked in by the black hole, creating a very unique coffee accretion disk. Then I speed up the Hawking radiation inside of the machine.
By the way, which is hilarious because Hawking radiation is very interesting. Because basically, if you guys want to get some weird like techno mumbo jumbo, go look up Hawking radiation, because essentially it's a form of energy that's produced at the very edge of the disk, where on one side of the gravitational line that you can't escape from, it splits on that line and produces the radiation on that point. So some of it is released away from the black hole, and then some of it is released back into the black hole. So the bigger the size of the black hole, the more Hawking radiation it produces. However, the more Hawking radiation it produces doesn't scale equally with the amount of Hawking radiation it would need to fully collapse the black hole. So it is inverse, where if the black hole gets smaller, the Hawking radiation is the same speed, and so the black hole gets smaller and smaller even faster. And then at a certain point of size, where it is like smaller than like electron or something like that, the Hawking radiation basically makes it blip out of existence. However, apparently during that process, it unleashes an ungodly amount of power as the singularity inside of that dispersing black hole is basically unleashed. Science is fun. I like space.
Making the black hole die 5 navimigentillion times faster, which turns coffee accretion disk into a perfectly distributed coffee grounds. Then I go out and get isekai into the...
Wait, you already had perfectly distributed coffee grounds. Wait, hang on.
Grounds come out evenly distributed.
We already had this. We just went through this entire process to get the same thing.
Perfectly distributed coffee ground.
I guess evenly and perfectly might not be the same, but I guess. Don't send me back to the Eldraine, buy Arctic.
Then I go out and get isekai into the fantasy world of magic and wonder, and go out and...
Wait, you brought the coffee with you through the isekai event? What god decided, yeah, you can have the coffee too?
An epic adventure to find the greatest wizard ever lived, so that he could enchant my evenly distributed black hole post-radioactive coffee
Evenly distributed black hole post-radioactive coffee
for an
grounds.
extra percent of extraction. Sadly, for this spell we had to sacrifice a virgin, but after the harvest had commenced, I isekai'd myself back into our cyberpunk
You got fucking hit by a horse.
world of technology and depression. Then I placed a dispersion screen and inserted the portafilter into the espresso machine. And due to the absolutely perfect 100% distribution, water flows through the coffee without any channeling, creating this perfect flowing coffee cylinder that is easy to simulate in Blender.
Is this a fucking Blender fluid physics joke?
Coffee ended up looking and tasting very good, and so this is how
Dude, what the fuck did I just watch? I got reborn into the other world with awesome skills on a quest for coffee. Go ahead, Japan, take it, run with it, I guess. I got isekai to make the perfect coffee. All right, gotta close that out. There we go. All right, let us do next, and nope, not that. There we go. Oh. Fuck. Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this already because it's popped up in my shorts as well. But this is pretty good. I think this is sponsored technically. Also, I heard tritium in the video at one point. Tritium is used in RCO's ACOGs and is used for the optics reticles. So of course I fucking love it because ACOG and gun. Long live tritium. Agreed. Yeah, I've definitely seen this. But yes, this is also sponsored.
Your eyeballs pay for dog's food though.
It did such a good job with this though. Like doing this in Source. For this. It's very good. It's very cool. By the way, for those who don't get the joke, he's taking all of the 10 mils out. There you go. Again, for those who don't get the joke, 10 mil is such a common socket size in basically every part of every industry that you use it so frequently, you are way more likely to accidentally lose it. So I know there are some people who aren't a part of like that. And it took me a while when I was younger, but yeah, 10 mil is very, very popular in pretty much everything. Whenever I see a bolt on something, my first instinct is to go, is it like the size of my, I think it's like my pinky nail or something like that? And if it is, it's a 10 mil. And then I just go get the 10 mil. Like, I don't even try. Anything that's like up or down from that, I normally get the whole kit and I try a bunch of different sizes on it, but I've learned to figure out what 10 mil bolt heads look like by heart. I'm too young for this. Nah, you'll get there. Yeah, we all get there. Ooh, interesting. Hottest take. Okay. This is gonna be a lukewarm take, isn't it? There's a whole new tool cabinet with tools that only take the 10 mil. That's what you're gonna be using most often. It's actually really funny. So if you have somebody who is really well organized in like a machine shop or something like that, and they're always putting their stuff back, go into their cabinet and go look at if they have coated tools, go look at the tools that have most of the coating removed, the most wear. Most of the time it's going to be 10 mil.
This is my hot take. As more and more Zoomers
no nerd shit
go into blue collar jobs will become nerdy.
I mean, I could agree with that.
I mean, just because you can weld doesn't make you a Chad. This, but unironically, you're
D&D plumber.
A plumber's gonna show up in a robe and wizard hat. That sounds kind of hot. Not.
Everyone's becoming a little more nerdy. I think, like, in general, people have discovered that nerd shit is fun. That's why nerds like it, is because it's fun. And, like, people are beginning to discover that, like, oh, the nerd shit is actually kind of cool and it's kind of fun. And they want to enjoy it. And now, like, more people are figuring that out. So we're kind of all sharing that space. I still haven't played D&D. Yeah, getting a dungeon master for D&D is really tough.
I'm not describing the intro to a... This is my hot take.
I mean, you're not, but that doesn't mean someone can't take it as such. That doesn't mean someone can't be inspired. Bandwagon effects. Well, not entirely. I think a lot of it comes down to like can sometimes come down to not stereotypes. Well, kind of stereotypes. Well, like the dispersion or the removal of derogatory stereotypes, you know what I mean? Like the more people that like it and the bigger the breadth becomes, the less people feel weird for getting into it. The more people eventually get into it, the more widespread it becomes, the less weird it is. It's kind of like a reaffirming. I mean, look at video games, right? No one's saying like, oh, people join the bandwagon of video games. Video games just got more prominent, but video games have been around for a long time. You know? It sounded funny to me. I mean, oh god, this.
Nile 2, glowing in plastic, and I saw it moving too. If I was smart, I wouldn't eat what smells like glue. Oh, oh. They took the shrimpies from a toxic, murky sea.
I did not realize that I forgot this was on this.
Screaming like it's TNT. Oh, oh. I fed my children. What did I give them? Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. One bite made me glow.
We did, but we listened to what's on Steve again, so. I have to let it play.
And now we meet inside the ER late at night. The nurse is whispering that something just ain't right. They scan my insides and my organs look real bright. Oh, I'm now immobile. Shrimps from Chernobyl. Radioactive shrimp from Walmart.
Yeah, we're just gonna deal with this for a bit.
Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. What the heck did I put in my cart? Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. Radioactive shrimp from Walmart.
No, we're not watching it a second time. Why did I come back to this? I don't fucking know. But I can't skip it. Because, like, we watched all of what plots on Steve. I have to treat everything equal. It's just also very loud. So I turned that down. Sorry. A lot of things are, like, variable loudness. Dude, this motherfucker looks like Mini Lad. I can't not see it. He looks like Mini Lad.
I've never seen this before. Hold on.
Right? I'm not crazy. I'm gonna look at the comments and
Go
see.
over the Joker limit.
A few moments later.
All right, wait, hang on.
I've never seen this before. Hold on.
After 2 rounds, solve this card to duplicate a random Joker, currently 0-2. Removes negative from 1 copy.
We can go over the Joker limit.
A few moments later.
It's old Mini Lad.
All right. Please don't screw me. Oh, the best hit. Now we probably do one of these.
I don't understand what I'm looking at here.
We have 10 out of 9 Jokers. Streamer? You're cheating again, streamer.
I'm surprised that worked. I'm surprised that worked because most games would just be like, it just wouldn't give it to you. You know what I mean? Like most games would be like, it would fail to add it or whatever. Like it just wouldn't give you the card and then the card would go away. So the fact that the card even lets you actually get away with going over the limit to me is crazy that they actually like wrote that in on purpose. What is this game even about? Literally number go up. It's a card-based roguelite, essentially, that uses some rules from poker. Yeah, it literally is about making number go up. Very true. All right. Up and next to. Okay. Yeah, there we go. My brain isn't braining today, guys. Can you tell?
This is the humanity flag.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, it is really called that. People did not take it well. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't either because it basically looks like.
Know what you're thinking? Nothing, because you're watching shorts. But I'm gonna still have to defend it for a second because it probably doesn't mean what you think it does.
Yeah, I was Oh, wait, the Canada's in a mental illness part. I thought Canada was gonna be highlighted. That's fucking funny.
Right, so the flag was made near the.
Oh wait, it's because of the fact it doesn't have Canada on it. Okay, never mind.
World War I and was meant to symbolize world peace and democracy instead of funny helmets and funny hats. They even put a patent out on it because nothing screams democracy like royalties. Okay, then why the trio? Well, they were democracies, which was a plus, but the big thinking was that the British, French, and Americans hated each other back then, unlike today where they mostly just hate themselves. So.
I didn't need this today.
If they can make peace and ally together, surely can everyone else. Very cool. Now, as for the mob violence, 1919 CE, DEC, DC, a store had...
Jesus fucking Christ. Say that again?
Very cool. Now, as for the mob violence, 1919 CE, DEC, DC, a store had the flag displayed in the window and annoyed a passerby because he thought it was desecrating the US flag, which, I mean, to be fair, it does look like
it does look like that.
Breaks. And this being before the loneliness epidemic, he was able to gather a bunch of passersby to form a literal angry mob. You might think that's a bit dramatic, but this was the 1910s, brother. All bets are off here.
I mean, yeah, that was before World War I. That was just after the 1800s. Like,
I don't know how many.
Stipendium somehow makes an ungodly amount of bangers.
One paper
Fair.
said 500, which sounds unreasonable, and I think some of these papers might be biased. By which I mean, here are some real quotes I found. How can
Banana
they call it the
time.
humanity flag when it has the flag of England on it?
Ha! Hi, banana.
The real purpose is to exalt the Union Jack. The rag is one of the myriad forms of British propaganda which is flooding this. Good God, what was their deal?
The Irish Standard, Minneapolis.
Thankfully, there was no fighting, and the issue got taken to court instead, in which a law at the time said this was actually illegal, but only in DC. Unfortunately, this wasn't DC, so that was the end of that. This is the humanity.
So that still exists, and there's still a patent for it. Why? Who came up with it?
Flag. Yes, it is really called that. People did not take it well. Now, I know what you're thinking. Nothing, because you're watching shorts, but I'm gonna still have to defend it for a second because it probably doesn't mean what you think it does.
Okay, hang on. Who made the humanity flag? I'm looking this up now. Albert Hewitt, who patented it in 1918 through Belgian artist Albert de Sonneville. Oh, though L.L. Johnson plays. Okay, so who the fuck is Albert Hewitt? Albert Hewitt is a New York-based designer who patented the flag and merchandised it. So it literally was just okay. It was literally just a product. Gotta find some food system, Miss Chow. Okay, have a good time. Okay, so this is literally like someone deciding, let's make a map of the EU that somehow culminates all of the flags in a studio apartment in New York, doing it, putting it through the patent office, and just being like, look, I made the EU's new flag. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't actually have any government representation at all. It's just some dude got bored and made it. Okay, Maple, we'll see you soon, bud. Oh my God, fork. Fork. Which is the crust of the Holy Roman Empire? I mean, I guess if a collective comes together, they can... Okay, Jesus Christ, hiccups. Also, did someone redeem Dark, or have I just been stuck in Dark mode? I feel like someone did exclamation point Dark and I never got it turned off. Did someone redeem it? Someone did the whole stream. Oh shit, really? Okay. Yes, I am, banana.
Man, you ever just get the feeling of I miss you, but for no one in particular? Kind of like an empty...
It's called being lonely.
I want to go home feeling when you already are home.
Yes, that's called being lonely.
Like, I want to say I miss you, but you're here, or I want to go home.
Oh my God, Arctic. That's too fucking funny. Oh, that's so funny. Well, back to normal, dog. Emo dogs. Why you guys fucking... I gotta be careful with you assholes. Like, wow, look, I am a dog. Also, this is my different dark form. My chat. Yeah, we want that one.
Home, but I'm there.
Hey, that is my philosophy rock. Get off of my philosophy rock.
Man, you ever just get the feeling of I miss you, but
this is my philosophy
for
rock.
no one in particular. Kind of like an empty I want to go home feeling when you already are home. Like, I want to say I miss you, but you're here, or I want to go home, but I'm there.
Hey, that is my philosophy
rock.
Get off
Get
of
off
my
of my philosophy rock.
Man, you ever just get the...
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like that. It's a good turn of events. I like that. I like emo boys. Sue me. Well, I'm currently wearing all black. So, but I don't wear guy liner. Although I would not care. I'm not saying I never wore guy liner. I actually did wear guy liner once. Huh. You know, I never actually thought about that. I wore guy liner once in high school, I think. I had one of my friends put it on me. I think it was like a Halloween thing or whatever. My friend was like, "You didn't dress up?" And I was like, "No." And my friend was like, Can I put eyeliner on you?" Now, guy liner just means it was on a guy. That's all. It's eyeliner. Oh, it's called guy liner as a, like, it was on me. Therefore, it is guy liner. Right? And I was like, I guess. Sure. Why not? I don't know. So we went to her locker and she grabbed her eyeliner stuff and put it on me. And I was like, okay. And I went to class, and I will tell you, I immediately started getting comments from it from like all of the girls in class. They were all like, "You're wearing eyeliner?" And I went, "Yeah, my friend put it on me." They were like, "Why?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. The Halloween thing. They wanted to put eyeliner on me." I was like, "Oh, okay." All the guys couldn't care less. And I'm starting to understand now that that was my opportunity. I probably should have used it. But also, I was definitely a like autistic 16-year-old who had no idea when women were remotely interested in me. Also, I don't remember if I was dating somebody or not, so that was a fun time. This got removed, so no point, don't watch. I replied to it later with the original. Okay, well, we'll just delete that then. Oh god, Papa Mutt is back.
I look like the straightest guy on the street.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
I will say, you do look kind of like a straight man.
Does that mean? Is Papa... Wait, no, you have a girlfriend. Stop making me question things.
But like in a good way. Because you're a good-looking straight man.
What the? Hey, try it a third time.
You look...
Here, I'll start over.
I look like the straightest guy on the street.
Dude, the volume things in shorts is all over the place. I'm sorry.
I will say, you do look kind of like a straight man. But like in a good way, because you're a good-looking straight man.
What the? Hey, try it a third time. Hello?
No, I'm for real. The way you dress is kind of straight, dude. You kind of dress straight.
I look like...
Is that a problem? I don't get it. What's wrong? A compliment to a straight guy and an insult to a gay guy. Yeah, but he has a girlfriend. Is he married to Mari yet? I don't know. He has a significant other. I mean, he could be bi. He could be bi.
Please, not the spray bottle again.
Is his wife? Okay. Yeah, so he has a wife. But I don't know. I don't know. He could swing both ways. He definitely doesn't cook like a gay man, I'll tell you that much. Oh, I'm sorry, Papa Mutt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, going on to the next one. The betrayal.
Do you want a brownie?
I want a brownie.
You want a brownie?
I want a brownie.
Well, too bad. They're beans.
I don't like this. How did she not know they were beans?
Want a brownie?
Is it foggy? I don't like this. I'm moving on to the next one. I don't like this. I don't want anything to do with brownie beans. Go away. Got another War Thunder video.
Truth or dare? Truth. How many hours have you slept this week? Dare. Go to sleep! I don't like this game. Truth or dare?
Oh my god. Yeah, the shit part of like the shit part of Truth or Dare is Truth, how many hours have you slept this week? Tell me how many. I dare you to tell me how many hours you slept this week. And it's just like, you motherfucker. I play War Thunder too much. I don't play any game that much anymore. I think the game that I have the most amount of hours in is probably Final Fantasy 14, but I haven't like significantly watched Final Fantasy 14 in like... Played. I haven't significantly played in almost a year now, I think. I played when the DLC got released and then I stopped playing it. So many hours. That is so many hours. Yeah, 3,500 for me in Final Fantasy.
I do like Rose. I like Rose's cardio.
Rose is, well, rowing and cardio is pretty good because it's a very full body. And it also mixes in some form of weight endurance. So that's cool.
Rucking, it's walking with weight in a backpack.
Rucking fucking sucks. That sucks. That's just the military. If you want to do that, go join the fucking military so you can hump around a bunch of fucking weight. No, that is awful. That destroys your legs, destroys your back, fucking fucks up your posture. Absolutely not. Fuck that shit.
Okay, well, see, here's the problem with that. Damage to 3 vertebrae in my back and a leg that don't fucking work. I'm not even good at walking. Skill issue. You know what? You're right. I'll work on that. I do.
I was gonna say something about doing a handstand and walking with your hands, but hey. That's over a year? Yikes. Thank you for the pets, banana. Is that from Haru? No, it's not. Okay. Like, I keep getting notifications. Okay, this should go away soon. Okay, I'm next. Dog's getting a bunch of notifications on Twitter because Dog spent this morning running around on Twitter saying hi to people and stuff, and now I'm just getting notifications, which is fine. I'm happy about it. I just like, I'm very distractible. Bottle deposit? Oh my god, is this a German thing? This is a German thing.
1 health potion, please. Okay, 55 gold. What? Health potions usually cost 50 gold. Bottle deposit. Huh? Bottle deposit. You bring bottle back, get 5 gold. That's absurd. Hey, glass bottle's not free. We have to get all empty adventurer bottles from dungeon. Very dangerous. Last week, Crumb lost ear to cave bats. Yeah. 1 health potion, please.
I gotta fucking... Oh god, I gotta send this and tag Wanter. Hang on. I'm gonna grab this link and I'm gonna tag Wanter in the Discord because I'm pretty sure this is a very German thing as well. Nah, never mind. Okay. Bottle deposit. There we go. Is it a general EU thing? Oh, I didn't know that. I just know it from Germany. Skip over that for now. A crash out? Oh, is this the one where like you're not going to enjoy games and we're just gonna go back to graphics?
Doomsday Clock is now at...
Oh. Wait, did I watch this on stream already or not?
100 seconds to mid...
Oh. No, I think I might have seen this while scrolling.
Bring me midnight, the endless dark. Bring me
the
beasts
beasts that howl and bark.
Bring me crimson liquid red. Bring me the sickness terror bred. Bring me thunder lightning true. Bring me hope of nothing new. Rot, decay, dilapidation. Bring the end of anticipation. Bitch!
Yeah. So I left a comment on this about like do you guys remember literally okay. So this actually brings up a good point. So if you guys want to know, were you guys around when I had that alert go off on my phone and I was like, haha, very funny guys, you did like a, like I thought it was a redeem through Geega or whatever, and it turned out to be an actual alert? Yeah, the reason why I got that alert was because someone was shot and murdered in the middle of the road. That's why. And I'm giving some, I'm going to be like, I gave it some time, and just because like stuff that happens like that is pretty notable for doxing and shit, and that's why I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need a second, and I walked away and I kind of closed up house. Yeah, it was because there was a literal just straight up murder that was X amount of distance away from my home, and ever since then, now when I hear this, I'm just like, oh fuck. So yeah, I mean, yeah, but which murder? But it's whatever. Yeah, basically someone got shot and killed. And I was like, well, I'm gonna keep streaming because there's nothing I can do about this. So I heard this sound on this video and immediately went, oh god, not again. And then I realized that was coming from the video. So you're not supposed to use, there's multiple murders in that day. Well, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of bad things. You're not supposed to really have this on something like this because you can make people think that the alert is going off, which you're not supposed to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the rest of this video, but I would just like to notify all of chat and anyone who is listening that the sound you're about to hear is being played from content not on my channel, and that there is no current emergency system broadcast happening. Okay? All right, here we go.
A silver alert, motherfucker! I will end your life, you fuck ass. God fuck you. That was a great take.
The doom.
It is literally illegal exactly because of that. Yes, exactly. Although, what is a silver alert? Hang on. Oh, okay. It is a public notification system used to disseminate information about a missing person who is elderly or has developmental or cognitive imperative and is determined to be at risk. There you go. Anyway, next video. It was a good take. Is this the one with water? This is the one with water, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Is this the one with... Oh, no, this is the one where it's sparking. Yeah. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. I don't have a whole lot for that one other than fix your shit, because that does not seem healthy. I mean, don't put that anywhere. Don't stick that in anything. All right, up next.
Okay, I think it's ready. This
yeah, I've seen this too. This is Corridor Digital's lightsaber that goes really.
This is the world's first real working lightsaber. Whoa! How are you not impressed with this? It's a real lightsaber. I've just got a few bugs to work out. Whoa! I mean, it's a little short, but it's still impressive, right? Yeah.
Whatever you want to tell yourself, man.
Ooh. Look at that.
It's still growing, dude.
No, it's slowing down now.
No, it's speeding up. Jeez, turn it.
Watch, I'm trying to turn it off.
Let me get the door. All right, hold on. Door's open. Hold on. No, just stick it out. Stick it out. Don't hit it. Jeez, what? Stop.
I love things that like are a part of how do I put this? I love things that are a part of fiction that are trying to be brought into the real world, you know? Because I sit here and go, okay, well, if we had a lightsaber that was that big, could we cut through a planet? Because remember, there were episodes, there were movies where they had a lightsaber cutting through metal, and they had to like go slow or something in order to cut the metal open. And then there's other times where they just cut through things without any worry or anything at all, and like it'll just go real fast. And just the fact that there's no real rules or regulations about how fast lightsabers can cut through shit.
I mean, it's outside.
Hey, we need your help. Our friend here has built a lightsaber. And
Put that down! Whoa!
Okay,
I can't!
Put that down! Put your hands up!
Wait, run, stop! Oh, no! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Are you filming this?
Yeah, I'm
Placing you
filming
under
this.
arrest, sir. You have the right to remain silent.
Oh, wait! Okay.
Yeah,
I
that.
think it's ready.
Yeah, basically that. Oh, hi, Kate. Thank you for the face rubs. Well, they didn't split the universe, but they split the next best thing, our planet. Actually, our planet is better than our universe. Yeah, I'm a little... What's nationalist for planets? Planetist? I don't think that's right. Hey, doggo. Hi, Kate. Wait. Oh, wait. Is this a follow-up on the art books? On the books for the dragon?
Attack on
I'm so excited.
Book Fort. Book Fort.
Roar! Book Fort.
I cast overdue library fines.
Sneaky, sneaky, stab, stab.
Whoa, hey, I'm sensing a lot of rage and unresolved childhood issues. Here, the back of this book says that when we lash out, it's our inner child screaming for love and affection. Roar. And the back of this book tells us that our intellectualizing is a mask for our vulnerability. So true. And the back of this book says, stabby, stabby, why so crabby? Oh, wow. Attack on...
I love shit like this, dude. Stabby, stabby, why so crabby is fucking amazing. How you doing, Kate? There's like 10 book dragon things, but they aren't that interesting. Oh, okay. That's fair. I love this. I love this book dragon. It's very, very cute. I love seeing little updates. All right. Oh, there's another one. Self-help dragon. Okay. Next. Books that can make
Did you know that there are books that can make you a better person just by reading them? I was just looking through my Book Fort, and I found this book that says on the back that everything I need to achieve my full potential and realize my dreams is inside this book.
Okay, don't go to any seminars that say that, because chances are that's not true.
Well, so I opened it up and there were just so many words. Who knew you could stick so many words in something as compact and rectangular as a book? So anyway, it just fills me with hope and positivity to know that a path to a better life is right here in all these words on these flappy page thingies in this book. So are you gonna read it? The whole thing? No, that's insane. Did you know that there are books?
I love how relatable this dragon is. If I just read this book, my entire life will change. So you're gonna read it? God, no, I'm only gonna read the first 3 chapters and then forget it exists and then still have the exact same issues I've always had in my life. I'm getting sleepy, but I'm shopping with my best friend for her birthday today and ended up getting free shots. So is it the post-alcohol tired? The alcohol, it make me eep. Okay, Bond sent something. Power scaling in the tape aisle. Oh, this is gonna be great.
Get some duct tape.
You want duct tape or frog tape?
Frogs are probably stronger than ducks, aren't they?
Probably.
But what about gorillas? Gorillas gotta be stronger than frogs.
Gorilla. But there's T-Rex tape.
Oh. T-Rexes are definitely stronger than gorillas. Yeah, that doesn't look very strong.
Yeah.
That looks strong. Sick.
Dude, you know, the problem with this is the fact that this is like a real thing. You know, like this is an actual thing that marketing companies come up with. Like I'm pretty sure recently AMD had something where they skipped over their logical number associations and went to 9,000. Like AMD's, oh shit, I can't remember. AMD was making GPUs like 4 or 5 years ago that weren't in the thousands. They were like in the hundreds or something like that. And Intel saw that and went, well, we don't want our GPUs to be lower than the hundreds for AMD. So they launched like 7800s and 80 whatever hundreds. And then AMD was like, well, we don't want to be smaller than Intel, but also we don't want to be smaller than Nvidia. So instead of releasing that, we're going to release a 9000 series. Like, it's literally fucking consumers see bigger number must be better, ooga booga. And it's everywhere. It's in shit like this. Oh, T-Rex tape? I'm going to make fucking atomic glue tape. It's better than T-Rex. I'm gonna make comet tape. That's what I'm gonna make. Because what takes out the T-Rexes? The comet does. Just like, have you guys seen the Snickers thing? Hang on. Can I find it? Snickers branding. Snicker. Hang on. Label. Marketing. There was a way. Yeah, this.
Health.
Okay, I think I've shown this on stream before. I want you guys, this is exactly the type of shit that happens in these like board of director design meeting shit. Watch this video so you can understand how we have been fed specific designs to encourage our brains to think of specific things. You ready?
Food branding is incredibly powerful. And to show you how powerful it is, I'm going to take a Snickers bar, a universally loved candy, and rebrand the label 5 different ways to appeal to 5 completely different audiences.
I also have to agree, I fucking hate the whole like captions in the dead middle of the screen with like the like karaoke box around it, like we're going to talk along with it. But the point of this video is really strong. So this is a candy. This is candy, okay? Keep that in mind.
Check this out. First up, Snickers for the fitness folks. This is Snickers Pro Plus. Not protein, just pro to imply protein. If we use a king-size Snickers bar, it has 8 grams of protein, so we can highlight that. And the plus can simply mean plus energy from peanuts. Or we can make Snickers apply to the crunchy crowd with Snickers Naturals. Snickers uses sugar, of course, but we can argue that sugar comes from nature, and of course, so do peanuts. So I will highlight the naturally sourced peanuts. What if we want to...
Yeah, you guys are kind of getting my point here.
Make Snickers look like a low-calorie diet food. Snickers Slim. Just cut the bar in half inside so you can say thoughtfully portioned for guilt-free snacking. And then each one only has 125 calories. I also added 2 times the protein on here because companies love to do that all the time. You just have to compare to a comparable product. In this case, it has 2 times the protein of Twix. And let's try something different. Let's make Snickers appeal to parents shopping for their kids. Just make the label colorful and fun and add things that are important to parents.
So like, the thing that is awful about this isn't the fact that they do it. It's the, oh yeah, that makes sense, that consumers have to this. You know what I mean? Like, all of these are just a fucking Snickers bar. But all of the packaging forces your brain to think about different ways of the Snickers bar being. But it doesn't change the fact that you're just eating a fucking Snickers bar. Like, marketing is so fucking strong because other companies continue to reinforce specific marketing tactics, right? It's not that you see this and think it's true, but rather you see this and it falls in line with all of the other things all of the other companies and all the other brands do.
Like,
and it's the same bar. Exactly.
100% real milk and contains essential nutrients and protein for play. And lastly, how about we turn Snickers into an energy bar?
Snickers Jolt because of lightning.
Snickers Jolt. It's just a Snickers, but the sugar gives you energy, and it technically contain B vitamins and electrolytes because sodium is indeed an electrolyte.
Yeah.
Just by rebranding the label, we can make Snickers appeal to 5 completely different audiences.
And that's the problem, is like, the reason why this is a problem is I'm showing you all of this and being like, it's the same fucking thing. It's the same Snickers bar. And people will be like, well, yeah, it's the same Snickers bar. It's fine. Here's where it gets difficult. When I don't tell you the bar that is inside of the packaging is the same between all of these, and I just show you the packaging, you are naturally going to lean towards what the packaging is saying it is. You know what I mean? We know it's the same Snickers bar in all of these packages. But when you see packages wrapped around a product, you're not actually seeing the product for what the product actually is, which is the Snickers bar. You're seeing the product for the way that it is marketed towards you. This reminds me that Snickers protein bars actually exist. Yeah, I believe it. Me when I hire psychologists to make a product as appealing as possible from advertisement to packaging. Yeah, exactly. So like, imagine if somebody gave you an energy bar, right? Somebody gave you an energy bar. It had the energy packaging. It was like energy bar. And you're like, okay, it's an energy bar. You don't actually know that it's an energy bar. You know what I mean? You don't, like, people don't have it stored inside of the brain how much caffeine or sugar or whatever vitamins or whatever needs to be within the energy bar to classify it as an energy bar. You see the marketing wrapped around the energy bar and say it's an energy bar, but it could just be a slightly differentiated product that they also sell in candy form somewhere else. You know what I mean? It goes down the same line. It splits off in one location. They add caffeine to it and then they just put it in a package. Like you don't actually know the product that's on the inside unless you really fucking dig down and look into it. Oh, funny enough, the product information label on the back can only get certified once and then they can change it right afterwards and do not. Yeah, exactly. They can change the labeling as much as they want. Now, if they change the ingredients list, they do have to get it remarketed, which is why you'll see new label, same great taste. Is because if they change the ingredients, they have to update all of the labels and product information because they changed the ingredients. And a lot of the times, that is when they'll also do a new marketing campaign for the product. So when you see new label, same great taste, most of the time, I would say what they're actually doing is they had to change it anyway because they had to update it. So they're either reducing the total amount of product within it. So they're going from like 8 ounces, which is half pound, to 7.5 ounces. So you get less. Or they've changed the ingredients on the back. So they had to remake the label anyway. And they might as well use it as part of a marketing campaign. So whenever you see a label change, it is not an insignificant probability that they've actually changed something about the product as well. So even if they do same great taste, that doesn't mean dick. It just means it kind of tastes like what it originally did, maybe. I'm gonna go do my rounds of hellos. She'll be back to work. Okay, bye, Kate. Yeah, I just... Ugh. Lizard. Anyway, so yeah, they do that in everything from food to everything else. Oh shit, hey, look at that. We're at the end of shorts. We have 2 more hours. Let's go. Okay. So, give me one moment here. Oh boy, I'm getting bought stuff. Oh boy, that's fun. I love bot stuff and leave conversation. Clicks on profile. I'm a digital artist. Yeah, I'm good. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna go into our React stuff. Chips found the Geega videos. Okay. All right. God, all right. I'm gonna go off so hard on shit like this because I swear Geega has this very similar like takes to what I have, and yeah.
I wasn't backseating, I was asking a leading question about a secret around the next corner. It's totally different.
Okay. So for those who didn't catch it, I'll read it on screen, especially for those who are lurking who can't see the screen right now. 1 video per 2 hours. Okay, look. I'm getting back into the swing of things. Okay, I had a couple of days off. I haven't done React in like 2 weeks. All right, I'm getting back into the swing of things. I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to spend the next hour on a video, but that tends to happen whenever I have a Geega video open. Now, that being said, so the The comment here is, I wasn't backseating. I was asking a leading question about a secret around the next corner. It's totally different. I actually just straight up banned someone. I think like a week ago. No, was it more of a week ago? I ended up banning somebody who was in my chat while I was playing Silk Song, who was like, have you gone to the slab yet? And I was like, yeah, but you know, I couldn't do XYZ, so I'll probably go back another time. And then they were like, oh, well, you know, you should probably make it a sooner rather than later thing. And I was like, well, I mean, yeah, I'll go when I want. And then they were like, well, okay, if you don't want the super cool thing. And then I was like, oh, dude, fuck you. And then I banned them. Like, people, I try to give people the opportunity to shut the fuck up. And when I basically say like, yeah, I'll go back later, that is normally a social hint of, I see your recommendation, I'm not going to take it at this time. And then most people go, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. And then we move on. Except this individual followed it up with another question that was very obviously leading towards something. And then followed it up with a third statement about like just not even sugarcoating it. And I was like, I'm not dealing with you. And then I just fucking shot them in the face. Looks at rule 4. Yeah, exactly. And I still gotta put in the whole skill issue thing with the rules on the because I don't think I added it to the panels. I think I added it to when you jump in and you can see it. But yeah, like, just don't. I gave you 2 times. I gave you two different situations where you could just smile and nod. And you just fucking didn't. And so I shot the guy right in his face. Me and follow for when NPC annoys me, shotgun to the face. Yeah, basically. Got rid of them real quick. I was like, I'm not dealing with you.
I wasn't backseating, I was asking a leading question about a secret around the next corner. It's totally different. Ragey.
Oh man, yeah, there's so much of that. Everyone's got their own definition of backseating, and a lot of those definitions are like nowhere near what we define it as here.
I define backseating as any like backseating and spoiler shit is, I'm kind of, I don't want to say aggressive, but it's tough because is that hi very what I define, so backseating for me a lot of the times is like, I don't want to know about when cool shit happens. I don't want to know about when sad shit happens. I don't want like any indication whatsoever when anything at all is gonna happen ever. Because oh, by the way, if you guys type in Very, she gets dinged. So yeah, so every time you just type in Very's name, she gets dinged. So that's why she's like ding 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 ding. So it's really be nice. So I'm sorry. It's really tough because it's really tough because of there's a careful expectation you need to have of like, you're streaming a game, people are going to be excited about the game, and you need to like give them some breathing room. But if somebody asks you where are you in the game and you say in the first half, and then somebody responds with, oh man, dude, the second half is insane, it totally changes the way the game plays, like, thanks, cool. Yeah, you didn't spoil the storyline, but like, you spoil it. Just I don't get the twist now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get that fun. I don't get that moment of like, holy shit, the gameplay has changed. I don't get that moment of things are now changing and I get to see that in real time. Now I'm just sitting there waiting for that moment to happen when it does inevitably do the change. And when the change happens, I go, oh yeah, I knew this was going to happen because somebody in chat told me. You know what I mean? Like, there's the not knowing anything allows you to have the game come to you organically. So it's really tough because there's a line of like, I wouldn't enforce anything upon that. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's backseating, like you get a timeout. You know what I mean? I get that might just be somebody who's excited about the game and then the way that it shifted, but now I need to tell them like, look, yeah, that cool feeling you had when you had it happen to you because you didn't know it was going to happen to you, you just took that away from me because now I know it's going to happen. So it's tough because you don't want, like, you don't want to punish somebody's excitement, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you're streaming, so there's a level of like acceptability of what is going to happen. And then, God, it gets complicated. It gets complicated. And I want to see what Geega's take on this is. Why is this chapter literally just called Meat Spin?
Walk up and they'll that. Everyone's got their own definition of backseating, and a lot of those definitions are like nowhere near what we define it as here. You'll walk up and they'll be like, oh, might want to have a blunt weapon out for the next part. And you're like, yo, don't backseat.
Yeah, like shit like that. You know what I mean? I agree with Geega. If somebody comes into your chat and is just like if somebody comes into your chat and doesn't even God, it's hard to explain because it's not really a suggestion. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you know, I hope you have this in your inventory, right? Like, oh, I hope you have enough like bombs or whatever. It's just like, oh, dude, really? Like, it is annoying because it is a way of backseating that isn't like, go do this. You know what I mean? Like the behavioral implications are still the same. See, I hate spoilers, but I love backseating. Yeah. So I don't like either. The thing is though, is I am very open to asking. You know what I mean? Let me suffer, let me fail, let me think, let me struggle, because that's a part of the game in some cases. And then if I start having a really hard time, I'm more than happy to open it up to chat. I'm more than happy to be like, okay, I can't do this. Is there something I need to do for this? But part of me experiencing the game is doing the failures first. So somebody coming in and just being like, oh, I hope you have a blunt weapon. And it's just like, wow, okay, cool, awesome, great, shut the fuck up. My life is a struggle enough, bro. I mean, I guess. Oh, or yeah, I hope item you don't have yet is in your inventory. Or like, oh, I hope you went to this location to get this item because you're going to need it here. I guess that's a little more forward, but...
Here.
It's almost time for dogs hourly payment using your eyeballs.
Those definitions are like nowhere near what we define it as here. You'll walk up and they'll be like, oh, might want to have a blunt weapon out for the next part.
Your eyeballs, Fairy. Your eyeballs pay for dog's food, though.
And you're like, yo, don't backseat. And they're like, what? I didn't tell you what happens in the next part. I just told you what weapon to have out so you don't get to figure anything out in the gameplay.
Ah, there we go. Geega understands me. Like... yeah, the other... and somebody in chat over here... somebody in chat over here does the... This is like... This is about where this is on the side of the line that's okay, but it's like right up against the... Oh, I tier 2. Oh, I thank you for the resub. Thanks, Very. But does she, like, chat, does he know? Is about... I'm okay with that. By the way, backseaters are the reason she didn't play the first Hollow Knight on stream. I believe that. I 100% believe that. Now you can spend $3.05 on food. Barry, you subbed at tier 2. I get $5. I think. Yeah. Because tier 1 is 6. Math. Yeah, I know, you and math. But like when chat goes, does she know or does he know or whatever, that I'm okay with. That doesn't bother me too much. That is normally the implication of like, there's something going on you haven't figured out yet and I'm giving you no extra details. That I'm cool with, because that kind of gives me the moment of like, if I don't realize something, that I don't even know that I'm doing it wrong. That's not that much of a problem. But yeah.
Right? Like, there's so many of those, man. Oh, good. Oh yeah, have they done blank yet?
Oh, the editor's bringing on messages to the left hand, a little bit. Left side hand, left hand side, left seat hot. Who's about it? The editor's bringing up the messages in the corner so you can actually see. They haven't done this incredibly specific thing yet.
Like, I was asking chat, not the streamer, so it's fine. There are people that's the funniest one to me. Is when they go to the chat and they go, "Has she seen the uncle yet?" or whatever the fuck is gonna show up in the game. "Has she seen the horse yet?" And you're like, "Dude, don't say that." And they're like, I wasn't saying it to her.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, that's another great one of like somebody coming into chat and just assuming that the streamer never looks at chat. You know what I mean? Who's the lady with the meat? That's Geega. Why do I spontaneously get tired when 2 hours into dog stream? Probably a specific time of night. In that comment? In what comment? Oh, who's the lady with the meat? I don't really do pinned comments often. Jesus Christ. All right, yeah, sure, why not? I don't know. Yeah, we'll pin of shame you. There you go. But yeah, it's like people coming in and just like, oh, well, I wasn't talking to the streamer, so I'm not spoiling anything. Stop that. So, like, people just think streamers don't look at chat. You know what I mean? And I guess at some point, that's true. Like, once your chat's going really fast, you can't really catch shit. But yeah, sending a message in chat and just thinking that the streamer isn't going to notice you is also kind of really shitty, especially for people who do keep an eye on chat. Because there are a lot of streamers that read chat but don't respond to it, right? Like, I've very rarely had my chat go very fast. I've had a couple of instances where I get raided or whatever, where
hype train started.
Okay, I guess we have a hype train. We have a couple of instances where I've gotten raided and the chat goes pretty quick and I can't respond to everyone, but I read everything, right? So you shouldn't ever assume that you're not getting your messages read just because the streamer isn't reacting to them. You know what I mean? Wee-oo, wee-oo. I still find it funny that Siri's in top spot. Where it just comes in and does the fucking inhale exhale Cheems thing where it's just like and then just leaves.
What? I read my chat. That's my chat. You typed it in my chat.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always like, man. Yeah, you said have they done blanket is the worst. No, people always do that one. That is the most common like stealth.
Have she seen the major spoiler yet? And you know, honestly, 9-hour hype train. What? I feel like Twitch needs to implement a system of like spoiler tags. I do. I think Twitch needs to do the same thing that Discord has and just do the double pipes on either side of spoiler tags.
Your
Because
eyeballs pay for dog's food though.
if you're trying to prevent the streamer from seeing spoilers or anyone else in chat and seeing spoilers and people want to go click on it and reply and then do spoilers, like I think that's great. You know what I mean? Because then you can ask chat spoiler questions and then people who have already played the game can answer and like it cuts it off from the streamer seeing it. You know what I mean? But like why don't we have that? Why don't we have access to that in some way? And then, or mods can mark something as a spoiler. You know what I mean? So if something gets put into chat that the streamer hasn't seen yet and a mod sees it as a spoiler, they can right click on the message, mark as spoiler, and then it hides the message text so that people can't spoiler games. Because like right now, the only thing you can do is delete a message. And depending on the streamer, they might want to see all deleted messages just to make sure what's going on. But I don't know. I feel like they could implement something better.
Backseating where they try to argue that they're not. It's the have they done blank yet chatters. You see it all the time. Did she get up to the part where your dad dies yet? Or they try to hide in there like, did she see the death scene yet? Not telling who. And then they're like,
yeah, dude, okay. This is what I'm talking about. Of like earlier when I was discussing the oh yeah, there's this like big twist in the game halfway through. I was really awesome when it happened, right? Like gameplay or whatever. That to me is sort of the same thing of like, oh, has she seen the death yet? But I'm not gonna say who. And it's just like, okay, cool. So I know one of the major character dies. Like, it kills Dumbledore. Wait, what?
two characters and one of them has said really sus shit that's like death flags and you're like, bro.
Yeah. I can't wait to get out of the military and marry my sweetheart and have 3 kids and a dog.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Oh, I got here at the right time.
Oh, dude. See, this is one of the reasons why I would love to have a bigger and bigger community, because there's so many people in the world who say things and it just catches me like yeah, that. Oh, I got here at the right time. I was like, fuck, dude, come on. Cause you're basically flagging the next point as a moment, and now it doesn't get to sneak up on us and we don't get to have that moment and experiencing that. You know, there's the opposite of anticipation, right? There's something about not having any information, not having any indication that something is going to happen, and getting surprised by the game. That act of being surprised can be very integral to the experience of the game. So when someone just comes in and be like, oh, I got here at the right time, and it's just like this huge flag of there's going to be a big event that happens that's going to catch you off guard, and I've just spoiled it. You know?
Or when they go, this part, that one's always funny. Or yeah, saying like, how far has she gotten is a really easy way to do it. Or just be like, what have we seen so far? Yo, can someone recap where we're up to? Like that shit is just such a nice way to ask it, and then the chat will gladly tell you, you know?
Yeah.
It's a chat full of people that are invested in what's going on the screen, right?
Well, I guess if they're chatting, yeah. I was about to say, I can tell you for certain, sometimes my chat is not at all invested about what's going on the screen. My chat is completely checked the fuck out on what is happening on screen, and is just solely focused on whatever I am saying and like having some form of conversation with me, and then something happens on screen. I'm like, holy shit, this, and then people are like, wait, what happened? Some people in my chat do not give any shits about what's going on screen, which is like fine, because I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Like if they're in my chat and they're hanging out and they're having a good time, awesome, cool, great. I am here for doggo. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes we just talk to each other. Yeah, you're generally more interesting. Wow, oh, the flattery. Oh my. But yeah, you know, Geega's got a big enough audience that the people are actually invested on what's going on, you know, like, or there's enough people in Geega's chat that are you know, nice people, and they're more than happy to share.
You said I'm guilty of saying, oh, this part. Yeah, try to hold it back
Take my
until the thing
compliments.
starts happening.
Thanks.
Like if the thing is happening and the streamer's like, oh god, it's getting weird, oh no, and then like a thing appears, you could be like, haha, this part. Like if you do it at that point, you're fine because you haven't spoiled anything for them. But when you do it like beforehand, like they're just in normal gameplay and there's nothing fully cluing them in that this is some
the surprise
sort of part
event
yet.
Yeah.
You know? Just don't say it at that point, right?
And I get that this is tough and can sometimes be seen as like really nitpicky. And I don't disagree with the people who would say that, right? Because I do agree. It is pretty nitpicky. It is very nuanced. And I can understand people like getting turned off from the idea of chatting with somebody who's going to be like this nitpicky about that sort of stuff. But it's really tough because you can only have that new experience once, right? You can only be surprised once. You can only be taken aback once. You can only have that game experience one time. So when things like that happen, you don't ever get to undo it. You don't ever get a second shot at doing it. You can't just like walk it back. It's gone forever. And streamers want to share their first time through. They want to share their enjoyment. They want people to see the reactions. They want that. And it takes away from that experience of sharing when people, subtly spoil stuff. And I totally understand that some people don't get it or that some people won't understand it, because I'm kind of like that too. I'm not constantly thinking about the things that I'm saying when I'm chatting. Sometimes I'll say shit and I'll be like, ooh, that might be weird, right? So I totally get someone saying something offhand, fingers move really quick, they hit enter and they don't think about it. Like, I get it. And it's hard to make sure you don't trip over the line when it's something like this picky, but you kind of have to, you kind of have to say it. You kind of have to put that in a line in the sand, because it is true that those things do those things. You know what I mean? Like when somebody says, oh, this part, and they're a minute away from the big thing happening, well, you ruined the surprise. And it's tough for people to hold back that excitement sometimes, or it's tough for people to realize that them saying that does that. Like, I get it. Because
a lot of the time when chatters say that, in my experience, a lot of the time when a chatter has typed like, oh, this part or something, I'm in a part of gameplay where I have had no indications that something's about to happen.
Yeah.
Right? Like there will be things kind of cluing me in that, oh, there's something at the end of the hall, but I don't know that a cutscene's gonna occur. It could just be another room and I continue.
Ever heard of kitsunes? Yeah, I know what kitsunes
down
are.
Another hallway, and it just has like one little Easter egg item sitting there that's interesting to look at. Like I don't really know what it's gonna be. And constantly chatters will, like, while I'm in that mundane bit of gameplay where I like don't know what's going on or anything, and that's when they'll be like, oh, this part, and I'm like, or the worst is they're like, you should save. I hate.
Oh yeah, that's another sneaky one. I didn't really think about that one. Well, now you have a Kitsune Shrine Maiden in your chat. Oh, sweet, let's go. Reminds me of Senako-san. I don't remember the full name of that anime. Streamers generally have a standard or boundaries, and it's up to the individual person to keep that boundary. Yeah, it's just sometimes it's hard for people to like look from the other side, Like I try to keep in mind that you guys might not be familiar with what it's like to be on the other side of the computer screen, I guess, on the streamer side, right? And that you might not understand how some of the things you say or some of the things you do are interpreted by someone who sees people filtering in and out constantly. Like, I am cute, but unfortunately I can't be small, being am 7 feet tall. That's big. Yeah. So it's hard sometimes, right? Because I am now acutely aware of it because I do this for my living, right? I do this as a job to try to make ends meet. So when I go into other streamers' chats, the rare times that I do, especially first time message, I need to keep in mind that the things that I say are going to be scrutinized super heavily because there's going to be a first time chatter, a first time message, because the first time message is really make or break whether or not the person is going to be insta banned or not, right? And so because I know that information as a streamer, I am now more in tune with that as a chatter. But when you take away the other side of the equation and you're just a chatter, it can sometimes be hard to understand how your messages might come across to someone who's been in the space for a while and who has seen things happen for a while. You know what I mean? So I try to be good about like telling people that the thing that they did or whatever is kind of spoilery or like a slap on the wrist or whatever. And then if they do it again, I just ban them. Because someone doing a thing and me informing them that this happened because of that, and them apologizing or them going, oh, my bad, right? Because they just don't know. Totally fine with that. I get it. But if someone doubles down and tries to get really defensive about it, yeah, you're gone. I don't give a shit. Because the people who are like that, I don't want in the community. I don't want in chat. The people who can't own up to something reasonable and small and just be like, oh, okay, yeah, are just going to do nothing but cause problems for everyone else in the community if something happens. And I've seen it happen many times. So
that one, you should save. They're number one, they're backseating. They're just telling you what to do straight up.
Yeah, that's fair.
But number two, they're implying that there's about to be like a boss fight or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Shut up. You know, you should save. Like, you should.
I say, oh, this part at the most boring part to subvert expectations. I mean, that's kind of fair if you have a community who likes to fuck with you, right? And they go, oh, this part. And it's just really super mundane and nothing happens. And they're just kind of there to mess with you. It can be quite funny. Because then you don't know like when it's happening and when it's not happening. Oh, no, don't worry. Everyone gets sniffed the first time they come in here.
Sit there and watch, right? It's funnier if they like get beat up and then they have to go back a bit, you know?
Yeah.
I say, oh, this part are the most boring parts to subvert.
Oh, come on, dude. There's no way, Geega and I constantly pick out the same fucking message from chat. Dude, this is like the 6th time this has happened in 3 videos. It's gotta be same like single brain streamer brain cell, right? The amount of times I've seen something in Geega's chat, pulled it up and talked about it, and then hit resumed on the same thing and it gets pulled up again. This is weird.
Expectations.
This is just what, because all of the like you guys have seen all of the messages that have been flowing through in the meantime, right? And I'm not talking about any of them. Geega's not addressing any of them, and I see one of them, and then hey, all streamers share a single brain cell.
I love this hallway.
This is such good hallway. Nothing bad ever happens in this hallway.
This is my favorite hallway in the game. Yep. Me in an art stream. You should save. Save now.
Actually, that's pretty funny. Yeah, backseating in an art stream and the person's just like, you should save.
Now.
It's because all VTubers have like 3 brain cells. They took all 3 from Iron Mouse.
Games usually telegraph so hard anyway. Yeah, but sometimes they actually...
Boss fountains? Hang on 1 second.
Games
usually telegraph so hard anyways. Boss fountains and the like. Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess it depends on the game. Basically what this person is saying is like, you're walking down a hallway and there's like 6 health packs and 5 ammo crates. And you're just like, oh man, wonder what's going to happen when I go through this door. Right? Same thing with like Silksong. Like when I play Silksong, the amount of times I said, oh, look, a raid room, walked in and then got attacked. Like they design all of their raid rooms in the same square, essentially, right? So when you go into a room and it's the same square as all of the other raid rooms, you're just like, oh, okay.
Telegraph.
backseating a coding stream and just being like, you should control S. I mean, you know, somebody who used to pop by stream, but now they stream so they don't come by anymore, has a redeem on their stream that is like a redeem to tell them to save. And I look at them and I just go, in my head, I'm like, you know, there's an actual way where you could tie in a redeem to a keystroke so that it control saves, like it'll control S on its own and you don't ever need to do that. And you can just have chat save your art.
So hard anyway. Yeah, but sometimes they actually don't. You know what usually does it? Someone mentioned it, the autosave. You're walking up somewhere, there's nothing.
Oh, that's a good point. I never thought about, fuck, I'm never going to be able to see that now. So if you're walking down a hallway and you know those icons, like if you see this icon, do not turn off the power, the game is autosaving, right? And when you walk down a hallway and just randomly, for no reason, the save symbol pops up, and it's not like an interval save game. It's not like every X amount of minutes it saves the game. It's like milestone saves. And you're just walking down a hallway and you just see the save symbol pop up and you're like, well, fuck.
That like lets you save normally in the area or anything. It's just not.
8 ammo crates for every gun, a bunch of health packs, spare armor, universal storage box, all in front of an ominous door. Yeah, autosaves in their linear games have me going, all right, what the fuck's about to happen? I've never thought about that until now. Backseat to get a just chatting stream being like, you should talk about X now. That would drive me up a wall. I have pathological demand avoidance issues because of the TISM. Hi, Misty. Hey, I have the clip thingy. Let's go. I have a pathological demand avoidance and due to the autism. So like backseating really gets to me. Like people recommending things even can still kind of get to me. Obviously it's nothing against people individually. It's just an unreasonable response that I have internally to things that I understand is unreasonable. But like when people tell me to do things, I immediately just don't like them. You know what I mean? I just immediately have a very bad response. And it gets toned down the more I know people. Like if you're in stream for months and whatever, and it's fine. But like people have only been around for less than 3 or 4 days who are like, yeah, you should do this. It's just like a knee-jerk like, ew, no, fuck off. Like, and it's more aggressive than what would be considered normal because of the problems that I have inside of my brain. But yeah, it just drives me up a wall like immediately. As an autism thing, the evidence is adding, but I refuse to get checked. Insurance can't get me. Yeah, pathological demand avoidance. It's an autonomy thing. Autism is really heavily related to self-autonomy, which is the reason why people don't like being grabbed or being told what to do or like all this other stuff. And it's very commonplace that when you have a young child with autism, instead of giving them 2 options saying you can do this or you can do this, or rather, instead of telling an autistic kid to clean the room, you say, would you rather pick up the bed, like clean up your bed or clean up your desk, right? Because the illusion of choice makes it easier for them to do something rather than walking up to them and telling them clean up your desk. It's because you have an unreasonable response. It's not like, oh yeah, I should do that, and then you just do it. It's like, well, now I don't want to do it because now you telling me to do it makes me feel like I have to do it, and I don't want to feel like I have to do it. And now there's a barrier to doing it because if I follow what you told me to do, I'm following what someone else told me that I now have to do, even if I don't want. It's really weird. It's hard to explain.
A game with items.
Chatter, talk about this thing. Streamer, how about you? Never talk again. Ban. I despise choices. Please tell me what to do, and I still might not do it. Yeah, I don't mind choices. I like choices. I actually really like choices because I really like thinking about the nuances between the choices, which is... Yes, I'm autistic coded, yes.
Like that, but then you go up to a door
Also,
and right before the door it says auto-saving. And you're like, oh, okay, right? That usually clues you in. And that's annoying. You know how like a lot of people are like, I hate when games do that? I hate that so much because it clues me in. Now imagine if you had chatters saying it to you when the game didn't even spoil it for you, right?
Yeah.
You have people...
Somebody says in chat, oh yeah, playing BG3 recently and it's a tip-off. Yeah, I, in my opinion, autosave features. The autosave feature should just not show when it's happening. Like, if it's a narrative point in the game, right? The autosave feature should just not display when it's saving. If it's a narrative point in the game, right? If it's a time thing, like you're just walking around in the middle of nowhere and it's every 3 minutes, then it's fine. But people aren't playing a game with their hand on a fucking cord to the computer, ready to rip out the cord and turn off the game. You know what I mean? Like, no one's willingly playing a game ready to Alt F4 immediately at a random time. Any time that a game shuts down unexpectedly is probably out of the user's control. So, like, what is the point of even showing the autosave? Why are you even showing, other than telling the user, hey, don't worry, we've saved the game, right? Other than that, there's no point.
Like, you should, but they're not. It's not even like the game is saving for you. It's them telling you should do a thing, right? It's so annoying. Yeah, I like invisible autosave too.
Invisible autosave. There you go.
I think it's the best. That's how it should be. Surprise boss in the hallway, not a giant ass room. Yeah. I am so bad at backseating by accident. I know I can't help it, except by not chatting during gameplay. Yeah, I limit myself to emotes. If I feel the urge to backseat, I just start using emotes, but not really like typing words.
Yeah, and this is the other thing as well, is that the more you love a game, the more excited about a game you are. A lot of the times I feel like you are more prone to accidentally backseating, mainly because you get passionate about the game. You love the game, it's your favorite game, you've played it a million times, and you're so excited you can't help but want to share your excitement with the person who's currently experiencing it, right? In reality, it's very similar to looking over at a person while you're watching a movie that you really love that they've never seen before, right? Like, if you're sitting next to somebody who you like, friend or otherwise, and you're watching a movie and you've seen this movie a million times and it's their first time watching it, every time you look over to see the reaction to what's going on in the movie is kind of that moment of people trying to share their appreciation for the game in chat. And some people literally just can't. Like, I think I kind of sometimes will have an issue with trying to not backseat, where I just go, I'm so easily excitable with things that I really like that I just can't talk in chat because I'm going to say something that's going to ruin something. And yeah, sometimes you just need to, can't believe I'm about to say this. You need to muzzle yourself, essentially.
You know, because I find, like, as I type words,
I play Pokemon on a very unreliable DS, so I'm prone to mass saving. That's fair.
it you know, I get you. Like, it's there. So you can sit there and proofread and all that, but then, like, so much is happening on the screen by that time that you're...
Oh, that's kind of cool. So Geega's sub badges are numbers in a are numbers inside of a thing, which I think that's actually kind of cool. I despise choices. Please tell me what to do and I still might not do it. Oh my God, very. I kind of like that idea of having sub badge numbers in the badges themselves. It's kind of cool.
Just proofreading what you're gonna say. So yeah, I just emote. And that's it.
Oh, hi, Spaghetti. Oh, I see. I see. Very. Are you summoning people? Oh, bye, Draco. Are you summoning people again? Let's see if Pudsey gets in here.
That's it.
Stalker-san. I have this problem in reactions on YouTube. Any villain is just introduced and the comment sections are like, oh my God, they're here. I love... Oh my God. No, not this time. No, I clicked on my own terms. Okay. All right. Okay, I believe you. But yeah, so I agree with this one as well. I hate, like, the amount of times, guys, that I have literally had to full screen YouTube videos because I hate on mobile that they push these, like, top comments or whatever directly under the video. And especially on things that are like story-based videos of people being like, man, I did not see that coming, yada, 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 right? And it's just like, okay, cool. Awesome. I didn't even want to read this. I loaded the fucking video up and I got this comment all the way at the top that told me that this is going to happen. So the amount of times I've seen stuff and I've just had to hit full screen to try to avoid seeing the comment section so I don't get ruined. Awful.
You said in reactions on YouTube, I keep seeing that. Any villain is introduced in the comment section is full of people going, oh my god, there they are, I love them. Yes, 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 yes. It'll be a clip early on. You like don't know that they're the bad guy yet. And then people are like, oh my god, there he is. He's so crazy. And you're like, what? Oh.
Yeah, the comment sections on fucking YouTube are so bad at that. Like, I had so many times, and maybe it's my fault. Sometimes it's my fault if I go look at comments before watching the video, but a lot of the times it just gets filtered to the top and it just gets ruined.
That's just, that one's tough. That one's tough. Yeah. You said I just watch people play games, so I got no good advice. Good. Good. The world is better this way. It is better. Oh, did she actually started streaming yet? I only see a cooking meat right now.
Yeah, I love Geega stuff. The Geega always has great takes, and I think is like super down to earth on stuff. I don't know. Seems like an intelligent person a lot of the times, and is very, very good about dealing with nuanced subjects and stuff. So I love watching Geega stuff. And thanks to Chips, we actually have 2 Geega videos for React Sunday today.
No, I'm not streaming. I'm not.
What is going on in my chat? What are you guys doing? Are you fucking flirting in my chat? Get out of here.
I feel like
6-minute video got hit with 5x multiplier. Man, you don't even understand. You don't even understand. We had a video. I had a fucking stream where we were watching a Geega video that was literally 3 hours long on one video. I'm pretty sure I had that on my VOD somewhere. We're being sad about adult emos. Okay. About adult. All right.
like
okay, very.
the past year I've had a lot
I think I was there. Yeah, I think it was like 2 or 3 React days ago.
of issues with how games run. Before this, there would be some issues, but I could
Oh my god. All right, Sing. Oh my god. Oh, this dude. Chips, I swear to fucking god. We are adult emos. Oh yeah, you're fine. Chips always finds videos. I swear to god, Chips finds Geega videos about shit that I talk about. And like game optimization is one of those things that is that a fucking Hades hammer? Is that Risk of Rain? That's Mega Man. Sorry, distracted. Game optimization has been driving me up a goddamn wall for like the last 3 or 4 years. It's awful. All of it fucking sucks. And I am very, very happy that DICE in Battlefield 6 using the Frostbite engine has just continued to confirm that it's not us, it's them. Because the Frostbite engine, the way that DICE uses their Frostbite engine is phenomenal. Like Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, the quality of gameplay the quality of gameplay that you get out of that engine is amazing, and the fact that we have a new Battlefield 6 on that Frostbite engine with it looking as good as it does and still being able to run 120 FPS is perfect, because I need to flip off every single fucking Unreal Engine 5 developer in the last 3 or 4 years that just turned on fake frame gen in upscaling and then sold the game. Sorry, there are very many things in life I am opinionated about, but the most aggressive ones are video games and VTubing / streaming. Well, and psychology and intersocial interactions and stuff like that. Those are my big ones. And you just, there is so much shit. I'm gonna hit play. I'm gonna hit play.
I feel like the past year I've had a lot of issues with how games run. Before this, there would be some.
Also, I love this model design of like the boiling lines, which by the way, if you guys aren't familiar, that's the terminology that's used. If you see the lines, right, on animation or something like that, and they're squiggly and they're moving slightly, those are called boiling, they're called boiling lines. And seeing boiling lines done on a live 2D model is pretty super cool.
Issues, but I could turn a game down to like medium settings if I had to, or just from ultra to high.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. I love the fact that when you change the game settings from ultra to low and like 3 things change. Like, when the fuck did this become a commonplace? Like, yeah, it used to be back in the day, the difference between like high and ultra wasn't a lot, but it was normally really taxing because they'd turn on some like super impressive tech or whatever. But the amount of times recently where I've changed something from ultra to medium and like 2 things have changed and it's still shit performance. Volumetric fog is still on. Yeah, exactly. It's like, wow, don't need this.
And it would still run okay, you know? But I think the last year specifically, it doesn't work anymore with a lot of games. Like even turning shit down to medium and low.
Dude, fucking the Elder Scrolls Oblivion remake, which was literally, as far as I'm aware, was literally a game engine on top of another game engine. As far as I am aware, and the research that I did, they had the creation engine running in the background for the logic for the scripts and just piped out the rendering pipeline into Unreal Engine. You had 2 game engines running at the exact same time. That's why people were talking about like, oh, this bug is still in the game. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't think they put it in the remake. It's like, well, here's the thing. The game wasn't actually remade. The logic engine in backend was still the exact same from the old Skyrim game. They just literally skinned it with Unreal Engine. And it fucking sucks in performance. I have a 3080 and I was barely able to comfortably crack 40 FPS on the lowest setting. Like, fuck you.
A lot of games are still running like ass. The frames are dropping, etc. Yeah, you need like so much VRAM, so much. And I don't know. And nothing you can kind of do at that point, right? And I think, yeah, I feel like I talked about this.
And I have a 12 gigabytes of VRAM, by the way. Like when I got my 3080, I think there was an 8 and 12 gig model. I got the 12 gig model. And even then, like, even we shouldn't need that. We have fantastic appearing games that we used to use like 4 to 6 gigabytes of VRAM at most. Why? What happened? And also, why the fuck aren't Nvidia or AMD just giving us more RAM? Like, it's not that expensive. You have plenty of fucking space on the motherboard. Now, it's a bit different once you start getting the really high-end cards because those can get really dense. But the fact that you're just still selling 8 gigabyte VRAM cards after we had 8 gigabyte VRAM cards like 8 fucking years ago. This is, you know what this is? You know what this is for people who are new to the space, for anyone who's kind of like 16 or younger? What we're experiencing right now with companies not increasing the VRAM capacity on graphics cards is the same fucking thing that we had like a decade ago, where Intel refused to have more than 4 cores and 8 hyper-threaded, 8 threads on a CPU. They fucking refused for years to go from 4-core 8 threads to anything else. And they just sat on it for, I think, like 4 or 5 years. And it took until AMD with Ryzen came out and went, here's 16 threads. I don't know if they did their own hyper-threading or if they did all logical cores, but they came out with like literally double the amount of compute units on the CPU. And then Intel went, oh shit, we should probably do that now. That is exactly what is happening with graphics cards. They just like, well, you don't need more than 8. Well, you don't need more than 12. Well, you don't need more than whatever. And for some reason, game companies are still pushing like VRAM requirements higher. I don't. Anyway, we're 40 seconds into this video now.
It's like, what,
Oh, bye, Arctic. Have a good night.
yesterday or the day before, where like almost every AAA studio.
Also, Geega's mod Blazing Saddle Swords in chat says UE5 is a blight on gaming, not exaggerating. 100,000 fucking %. Like, I think maybe I think Unreal Engine developers have gone from we're giving a product to technical users that thanks. We're giving a product to technical users, and these technical users should optimize their game using the tools that we give them within Unreal Engine 5, so we're not controlling how their game is created. I would not be surprised if like UE6 comes out and they just lock everything down. Because this is a really bad PR for Unreal Engine. Like, imagine, if you will, you made this amazing hammer, right? This amazing hammer that can do all of these insane things. And then this amazing hammer is sold, right? The design is sold, and a company makes the hammer out of all of the wrong fucking metals and all of the wrong components, and then puts it on the market, and people are pissed that this hammer doesn't work as well as it's supposed to, and every company is just making these really shitty hammers. Well, the person who designed it is looking at it going, yo, that's not how you use our product at all. So we're just not going to let you have the free reign to do it like that anymore. That's, in my opinion, what's happening with Unreal Engine, is that all of these companies have been super fucking lazy about optimization, have been super lazy about like creation within the game engine itself, and just using recycled assets and shit, that I think the company is going to turn around and basically be like, yeah, we're locking down different things that make the game run like ass, because we don't trust you to optimize the part of the games that you need to get the game to actually run well. And that's causing issues for us, because now we have people, future clients, who look at our in-game engine and seeing everyone bitch about it and use it as a marketing tool to not take on that game engine. I have explicitly told my chat, I'm not buying any more Unreal Engine games until it's proven that it has good performance. Can you imagine how bad your fucking PR is that a streamer has just basically said, I am not buying games that use your game engine? I'm not buying games by a publisher or buying games by a dev studio. I'm not buying games that use a fucking game engine because people aren't optimizing it enough. That is awful. That is so fundamentally deep and broken that I cannot imagine any company being okay with that. Your company, your game engine has basically become the laughing stock of the fucking internet. And now that people have turned around and basically said Unreal Engine 5 is an absolute shit show, it's terrible, no one should use it, I'm never going to buy a game with it. Well, guess what? All of the other game developers that may have looked into Unreal Engine 5 to use it are now actually considering it to be an unworthy investment, because people are going to not play my game because it's on Unreal Engine 5. I am now actually motivated to use a different game engine because your game engine has been so publicly trashed that it won't hurt my game. Yes, I know. It's... Anyway.
Almost every is spending all of their time and budget on making their game, but not optimizing. And I think
a
with
bird,
how
it's a
Hi, Christy.
plane, not it's a pilot puppy.
Dude, one of these days, if I ever get bigger, I'm just gonna have people I'm just gonna have like clippers, like, you know, generic, like, you know, like Mouse has clippers and all that sort of stuff. I'm just gonna have people who are just gonna be like, another dog rant, free content, and are just gonna take an entire part of stream of me not shutting the fuck up for 20 minutes, condensing it down into a minute, and just watching me just absolutely rip shit into things.
much the landscape has changed every AAA studio, almost every, is spending all of their time and budget on making their game, but not optimizing. And I think with how much the landscape has changed with like what can be done, what engines are being used, and what can be run on what PC, what machine, etc.
Yeah, Z Lightning in chat, in Geega's chat, says my 3080 is struggling. You guys remember? Do you remember like dog streams, but it's only when he breathes? Yeah, it's like a minute long. Do you guys remember the age-old adage of like my 1070 is still going strong, my 1080 is still going strong? It hurts me on a very deep level to see people being like, my 3080 is struggling. Like, yeah, we're at the 50 series now. Like, I get it. It's kind of aging out. But, fuck, dude. Really? An $800 graphics card is struggling to run things on, like, normal to low settings a couple years later? Ugh.
You need to allot more time for optimization, and they're just...
I wish it was better, but Monster Hunter team has a good history of improving based on feedback. It says 12 Tweevis in Geega's chat. Yeah, so I ripped into Unreal Engine. I didn't even fucking talk about the Monster Hunter situation. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even go over the fact that they're using a game engine for Monster Hunter that was very much so not designed at all to be used in that way. Like, at all. It's the RE engine. It's for Resident Evil. It's for a completely different style of game and completely different requirements for like logic processing and stuff. It is not meant to be used as an open world game engine. They need to fork that shit so hard. They need to fork that stuff and make their own, like, honest to God, the next game that comes out, the next Monster Hunter game that comes out for PC needs to run on the like Monster engine. Because let's be honest, if a game company told me like, yeah, we've revamped our game engine, it's now Monster Hunter now runs on the Monster engine. That's a pretty fucking dope name. But also, it needs it. It needs its own separate game engine. Even if it's an in-house game engine, it needs its own development team. Because it's not going to work.
Just not. Like, I don't think they're evolving and adapting right now. They're keeping their budgets in the same percentages, their timelines on the same types of timelines, where they're like, we're going to allot this much time to this and that much time to that. I think they need to add a big...
Yeah. So, Random Sama in 13 in Geega's chat says, I'm still very glad I invested in the 12 gigabyte 3060. It's not the best, but I run into far fewer issues than lower VRAM cards. You want tinfoil hat theory, guys? You want, like, I'm gonna go grab my fucking aluminum foil and my lead foil and I'm gonna make a big ass hat out of it and I'm gonna stick it on. You want my crazy fucking theory that like Nvidia and other game companies like year over year are specifically designing their games to use more VRAM in order to force old users out of older cards? Big tinfoil hat theory right now. That like, as you know, we had a span of time, I'd like to say comfortably from like 2014 to 2020, where we had 4 to 8 gigabytes of VRAM. That's like 6 years of roughly the same amount. And if we went from 2020 to 2026, we've gone from like that 4 to 6 to like 16 gigs. But companies have not been giving it to us. So like tinfoil hat, Nvidia releasing kind of like, this generation will be 8, this generation will be 12, this generation will be like 14, this generation will be 16, in order to have games come out that use those breakpoints to try to force people to buy new cards. Crazy tinfoil hat.
Phase with the tools that they have right now, an extra amount of time into every project just for optimization, an extra cost, but they don't want to. You know? I think they just don't want to. So,
did you guys see on this topic, did you guys see the whole thing that was going on with Marvel Rivals when it first launched? Did you guys see all like the config files, like the potato config? where people were using game engine INI files, because that's a thing again, I guess. They were using INI files for the game engine to try to like prevent certain assets from being loaded to try to get the game to run better. Like we have gone so far back. We have gone so far back in time to be like, oh, time to edit the game engine INI. Like, what is this, fucking Skyrim?
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, but they're gonna keep doing it because people keep buying games. Remember how smooth Atomic Heart would run? Dude, oh, I talk about it all the time. People don't understand how good Atomic Heart was. I think the game was a little cringe at times. It was so fun. It wasn't the greatest game of all time, but it was like the best optimized game.
You want to talk about the best optimized game? I think that crown goes to ID Software. The best optimized game in my past that I remember was Doom 2016, dude. That game was insanely optimized. Like, love letter optimized to the original Doom games. Because, for those who might not know, okay? And I might be getting this wrong, so grain of salt. For those who might not know, the original Doom, the original, like, you know, scan left and right, you didn't have jump, runs on a watch. That game was written in assembly. Like, super, super, super low level game programming. And it was written in assembly because they just wanted to be incredibly well optimized and available on everything. Back then. Of course, now it is available on anything. You can play it on your calculator, right? And I kind of feel like the dev team for the 2016 Doom honestly optimized the game as well as they did as a kind of a, potentially, as a kind of homage to the original Doom game. Doom 2016 is ungodly optimized. Unfucking godly optimized. You could run that game on a $150, $200 graphics card at like 1440p at 60 FPS. Back when it launched. It was amazing. It was I think it was one of the main drivers for Vulkan 2, right? Where the game is like, if you have a good graphics card, but you haven't updated your CPU in a while, don't worry about it. We have Vulkan in the game, and Vulkan massively reduces the CPU load and increases the GPU load as a balancing act to give you more frames. Like, Doom 2016 is to optimization as Cyberpunk 2077 is for showcasing NVIDIA technology.
In years, that game looked like a movie. Realistic, beautiful, unrealistic where it needed to be. It looked so good, and I ran it on my computer that often struggles with games that look even half as good. I ran it with no issue. I didn't even hear my GPU whirring up, you know, I didn't even hear the fans or anything. Like, it just ran so smoothly because that studio knew how to optimize. It was one of the only games where I didn't want to turn VSync off because leaving VSync on made it run better because they actually knew how to optimize with VSync to make
that's crazy.
Run better, which is crazy because
that's
every
crazy.
single game you turn VSync off, right? Because it makes shit run like poop. But
yeah, VSync, a lot of VSync has issues with it's something to do about input delays. Like you can have VSync on and like and still running at like 60 or 120 or whatever, but for some reason the way VSync is implemented most of the time, you end up in a situation where like you get pretty bad input delay or things get like wonky.
No, it actually ran better for me with VSync on, which is insane. So like I just you know, big shout out to Atomic Heart and the studio that made it because they did so good, man. They did such a good job. And when 2 comes out, I hope the game is good because the writing was kind of cringe. The gameplay was like good and not good at times. It was like, all right. I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed playing it. So I would probably play the second one.
Yeah, so like I feel like maybe not indie per se, but AA studios are working more on game optimization because I think that a lot of the reasons why game companies don't work on optimization is because their player base is so fucking massive. They don't need to worry about Timmy Two Shoes not being able to run the game. A lot of the times I feel that game optimization is the way that it is is because they smaller studios, AA or indie studios, they need to optimize their game to make it more accessible to more of the market. Because if you have a shitty optimized game and you're a nobody in the gaming space, you are screwing yourself over by basically ostracizing the people who don't have the cards to deal with that crap optimization. If you work on optimization, you can then make it so that more of your you get more demographic because people on potato laptops have access to playing the game.
I just hope it's good. You know, I hope they spend as much time as they did on this one with optimization, because I hope it comes out and slaps everyone else in the face with like how good.
Salmon wrote on in Geega's chat, says, I'm old and honestly the tech feels like it moves slower than 10 or 15 years ago. Yeah. So one of the things about that is that there's a very, 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 very big law of diminishing returns in gaming right now. And I think a lot of people are aware of it, but some people aren't. And that free in the app, smaller price point. Yeah. So basically these game companies have like new exciting graphic updates aren't really what they used to be anymore. And so now they're leaning very heavily into how do we make the game look better? Well, we can do this technology, but it comes at a really, really big cost, right? And as Very was talking about earlier, volumetric fog is one of those things. So rendering fog, like I'm not talking about billboard fog, like a picture of fog that moves across your screen. I am talking like CS2 fog. I am talking like things that exist within the game world that can be dispersed, right? That technology is extremely computationally intensive. And we were using the fake fog years and years and years ago that gave us a similar feel, but couldn't interact with like lighting changes or ray tracing or whatever, because it was kind of more of a picture or gradient map. And so what ended up happening was we got a better fog that we can barely tell is a better fog, but it's costing us 30x the performance. So you look at one game without the volumetric fog and you're getting 200 FPS, and you look at that same game with the volumetric fog and you're getting 140 FPS or 120 FPS, and the games are 5 or 6 years apart, you're gonna be like, it looks the same, but this just runs like ass. And they're gonna be like, well, there's volumetric fog in it. There's subsurface scattering, right? You're like, dude, I don't give a shit. I don't see any of that. What? Why the fuck does that matter to me? Like, I'm not zoomed in on a dude's face in my fucking shooter game. I don't need to see subsurface scattering technology. Just bake it into his textures. But they don't do that anymore because it's not a hype thing. It's not something they can showcase in the introducing new technology, but more than ever before, we have internal retina reflections, so you can see what the characters are like, what's on the eyeballs with realistic reflections, and now the skin light disperses under the skin for a proper rosy tint. It's like, dude, why? I don't care. It doesn't do anything. He's gonna wear a helmet anyway. I'm never gonna see this man's face. You know what I mean? And all of this shit costs performance, and it all adds up, and we don't see it because it's really not that important. So you end up having a game that came out 8 years ago and a game that comes out today, and you're gonna look at the two and be like, yeah, the right one's better, absolutely, but like the left one's not that bad. And then you look at the performance and like, wow, the left one's getting twice the frame rate. We've just been. There's an amazing skit that VLDL did. And the skit was basically, I wanted to have realistic lighting. And in order to have proper realistic lighting, I had to program in how photons work with different materials. But in order to have the proper amount of photons for a scene, I needed to calculate it in nuclear fusion so I could have a sun that would be in the sky. Like, that's where we're at. We are so fucking deep, so deep in the fucking deep end with how technology needs to be presented and how shit needs to be viewed that, like, we have long since gone past what people actually care about seeing. And we're suffering for it. And then we can't turn it off when we set our settings to low. It's awful.
It is. How well? Because I hope they spend as much time as they did on this one with optimization, because I hope it comes out and slaps everyone else in the face with like how good it is, how well optimized it is, you know. Hopefully, maybe it won't. I don't know. Maybe they turn around and it becomes a shitter. But your favorite of recent more optimized releases was Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Really, that game ran like shit for me. Actually, it ran like shit. I played it when it came out. I wanted to sit down and stream all of it, but it made like my stream and my model lag. I was dropping frames like crazy to an insane degree. The game itself was also getting really choppy, but I like the game. So I've been waiting to see if they change performance, and also like new PC soon. So
yeah, that kind of is the other thing, is that when I talk about these things, I also keep in mind, right, that I'm a streamer. I have VTube Studio running, I have Mix It Up running, I have Tits running, I have fucking my own personal bot running, I have the VTube, I have the text to speech running. Like, I have a lot of stuff running in the background, and some of them can use quite a bit of performance. For example, if you're using literally any video effects in VTube Studio, like any glow effects or anything like that, it will just straight up fucking tank your performance in any game. It's one of the reasons why sometimes when we get the VIP redeems, I try not to actually play too technically heavy games, because I'm not joking. If I'm playing a game where I normally get about 80 FPS, I will go down to like 55. It absolutely tanks it.
it'll probably run just fine on that. But I liked the game a lot. It just ran like poop for me. But it might just be a difference in machine, honestly. You know? I have that really bad Northeastern habit of talking over everyone. And
Wait, did she just say I have a really bad Northeastern habit of talking over everyone? Wait.
I have that really bad Northeastern habit of talking over everyone.
Wait, Geega's from the Northeast? What? No shot. Hang on. I'm Googling this now. I'm curious. Why Geega doesn't leave the East Coast? Well, yeah, but does Geega live in the Northeast? Hang on. I mean, I guess she would be in New England, right? Geega is actually from New York, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know talking over people was a Northeastern thing. I don't know. Maybe it's not. That's funny. Learn something new every day. Learn something new every day. I have 7 notifications. Oh, hang on 1 second. Okay, Bao, you can't just like shit from me and give me a fucking heart attack. Stop. God damn it. That was great. I love her. I was like, wait, that looks familiar. Oh, well, that was sweet. I love seeing, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. I love seeing content creators who are up there who are still willing to like interact with their audience. I know it's just a like, it's not much, but it's just cool just to see people giving pats on the backs to other people through likes like that. That's really nice.
Ads suck, I know. Your eyeballs pay for dog's food though.
Thanks for paying for my food. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm gonna reply to something real quick, and then we'll go ahead and move on with our React content. We got 1 more hour remaining, which might be enough for another video. Depends on the type of video, of course. We should fixing some issue with someone's V-Bridger. Okay. All right. Let me see. Back to Discord for more React. All right. Man, I love Geega stuff. I don't know how, but every single fucking time I get Geega in my Reacts channel, it's just, it goes crazy. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and remove that because I think I put that on screen at one point. Oh man, should I like? Maybe I need to go like way the fuck back and start removing. Okay, hang on. Okay, I feel like we might have watched this one and I didn't remove it, or we only got halfway through it and stream ended, which is exactly kind of what I'm doing right now. Don't mind the eyeballs.
I mean, if I could get fucked every day.
There's no shot that is where the fucking video plays from, right? There's no way I load up this video, hit play, and that's what happens. Okay, I apparently did not finish this video. So I guess we are going to resume this video.
Hey.
Eat my fucking dick, bro!
Oh, it's gonna be one of these, okay.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
It sucks.
I'm pressing the
so
fucking
bad.
A button. I'm
Worst. Sucks so bad.
You're giving me bad mojo, dog. That was all
What
your
is
fault.
even happening? Man, okay, yeah, definitely one of the things is if I ever start doing, oh man, that would be so funny. Maybe I get Very to do a Mario Party game. I'd have to get the Mario Party game, but I think it would be super funny to have a collab. I think it would be super funny to have a collab with Very and I and some friends doing Mario Party, because Mario Party is such an amazing collab game. Well, until somebody rage quits, but for the most part, amazing collab game.
that there was no way to win.
You guys made so many mistakes I could catch up.
Bro.
I passed that.
I love seeing other VTubers just be like, whenever you see this, because you guys will see me do this sometimes, so you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But whenever you see the VTuber model just completely non-responsive, normally it means that they're either covering their face or they're just so far out of the fucking frame of the phone that they've like walked away from the computer or leaned back super hard or whatever. So whenever I see somebody like this, I know in real life that they're just like going through something.
The last second.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't even know where I am right now.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
All right.
Who hurt you?
She took my hand.
Who hurt you? Everyone.
Damn, you fucking stupid
apparently
bitch.
Ari
You took
did.
my star.
Don't blame me that you came from New York.
I'm gonna fuck.
What? What does that even mean, Zen? What does that even mean? What do people from New York, what are you implying here?
You up, you stupid bitch. You said that while you were fucking high, too. You know that?
Yep. What did I just join back on? Hi, welcome to Zen, Ariel, Froggy, and fuck, I forgot the third person. Fourth person. My bad, I'm sorry.
When I scream and I say mean words, people are like, why is she so mean? But anyone else here does it. And no one says shit.
Double standard, pretty funny. What the hell?
You let fucking Brooklyn over here fucking say whatever the fuck she wants.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Holy shit, that's fucking wild.
Because she likes to egg me on. She likes to fucking egg me on. And don't call me Brooklyn, okay?
Brooklyn, Boston, fucking New York.
Fucking Boston. Boston.
Or fucking Chicago.
Boston. They get it.
Fucking any.
Is that the new Mario Party? Oh god. Oh my goodness. Hi, Grimmy. Yeah. Thanks, Grimmy. Appreciate you. That me. Yeah, that you. Hi, Grimmy. Do you think if I say that enough times... Wait, Grimmy, can you tag Very? Is Very still here? Very was in chat for a little bit. She might have turned off stream audio. I don't know if she's still here. She's probably like... Yeah, she probably like turned down. No? That's unfortunate. Yeah, she was here for a little bit. I was gonna say my sister. Oh no, there she is. There you go. Yeah, I was gonna say she was here for a little bit earlier. But yeah. I was like, yeah, if you tag her, she should come running. There you go.
Wait, I don't fucking know where you're from.
Boston. I dropped my controller laughing because I heard "get fucked." Oh, when I started the stream, or was it some other point?
You blonde mother.
You blonde ass bitch.
Oh my god.
Someone in my chat said, TBH, Froggy is just weird.
Froggy can say dumb shit because Froggy's just fucking weird.
That's true.
Froggy gets a pass because... Dude, I don't know. Is Froggy actually autistic? Is she like been confirmed? Now I run away? No! I mean, alright. It's good to see you, Grimmy. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, there it is. I need to get you the Starfish 7TV emote, or not the Starfish, the fucking sponge ass weird face fish for you. So that you actually come in more often. I need food. Oh, Stargazer. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I figured if I get that, I can somehow get that to bait you in to show up more often. I'll just put the Stargazer in like a 7TV mode or something. And that'll be just a super easy way to get you to come back. Oh, shut up, Barry.
I don't like to take the risk. If somebody fires first, then I might fire back with like a, well, your feet smell. I can tell because I was on him last night or something like that. But like,
yeah, that's Froggy. Make it so it be at lady so it dings her. Yeah, I mean, I could. Don't get ding. Lol. Dude, I don't want to assume whatever fucking Froggy's into. Froggy hops on whatever Froggy wants to hop on.
I can tell your fucking feet are
I just
smelly as
got
fuck. I was there.
the fucking sun in my eyes, dude.
Bro, are you good?
I love that I love that with Zen, and the way that Zen's entire thing is you can't always tell when she's laughing. Like, well, you can't audibly tell when she's laughing, so you have to watch stream, and then you can just see her entire body convulsing whenever she starts laughing. So you know something hits really hard, she'll just the body just kind of like falls off of screen and then shoots back in. It's great.
We need to get Heavenly in here to yell at her.
Why are you good though?
She just
Are
sits
you
on
fucking
feet. It's
good
okay, Chad. She just sits on them.
I sit on feet.
Yeah, I hope that's all it
If
is.
you could take your time on this turn, that'd be really great. I'm
Why?
playing with my time. I got you.
Okay, now to run. Bye, have lovely. Thanks, Grimmy. You have lovely too.
Gee.
Oh
my god. I'm gonna go to your house and fucking burn that thing in a pit.
I swear to God, New England humor can be very aggressive.
My God.
I love my friends.
I don't need a storm.
You know, it's funny because I hear this shit, and I also know that if Very and I got into a bickering argument on fucking come on, brain, on Mario Party, that we would 100% be saying the same thing.
From boss.
Like, absolutely be saying the same
Excuse
thing.
with your excuse.
Well, I would be. Is it worse to threaten to take away Very's boba, or is it worse to threaten all of the shops that Very gets boba from? I'm gonna think about that one for a while.
Everything that
Oh, also, I need to turn down the audio. I'm so loud. This one's, or I'm so sorry. This one's loud.
came to mind is something I shouldn't say during
No more wine moms.
Women's Month.
She knows that I like it when she's mean.
Okay, all right. Well, hang on. Chips, was there another Wine Moms episode that was streamed like recently, or are we all caught up on that? Please tell me we're all caught up on that. Even dog, we're good. Chilling out with React content. We've cleared most of the catalog, so now we're kind of in the back catalog.
Oh my.
Which is just apparently women yelling at each other. Which yep, sure.
Oh my god, she does it for me because she knows that I like it.
Yo.
Yeah, what she said. You never had your friends on your ass?
No, not typically.
Not a good friend.
Holy shit. You've never had your friend on your ass? No, not really. Not a good friend.
God damn.
Oh my god.
She's feeling a little spicy today. Hey.
Zen, you're overscanned. For the love of God, fix your overscan.
Hey, I don't like this. Hey.
Yo,
Hey.
I get to fuck you up for reals.
Zen, please. We're
Punch the crap out of him.
Small. No! You bitch!
I'm so fucking happy.
May, do you know what it's like to hold the yacht for someone you love?
Are we talking partners? Because, like, that's fine if they have one. Otherwise, you're just holding air. Anyway.
Hey,
Yeah, that face. That face right there. That is the model is no longer being tracked. Please hold on. Face. There it comes.
That's
I just got this.
Hand it over. Hand it over.
I just got this. Please give it back. I already lost everything.
What's the fucking squeak? That's that is Froggy's bird. So the thing that sounds like a door hinge or being open and closed, that's Froggy's bird. Yeah.
I I lost fucking everything already. I lost fucking everything already. What more can you take?
So
You're
that's
taking
that
the
right there,
fucking
that's the bird.
pennies out of my pocket, dude. You're taking the fucking pennies out of the pocket. Wait, you want my shirt off my fucking back too, dude?
Rocks? That's
Zentreya. Zentreya. Fuck off!
Jump on him. Jump on him. Goomba stomp.
Get you butt away from me! Alright.
I like how she blamed Zen and that was me and Froggy.
Zen is just like the person I have to blame. It wasn't even Zen. Wow.
I wish I had money to get my star
Shut up,
back.
Meg.
Froggy just hit me with the shut up, Meg. Like,
Shut up, Meg.
like okay.
Dude, I swear, some content creators have been at this for so long, or maybe not even that long. But dude, some content creators are so good at just pulling random shit out of their ass and just being fucking hilarious. Don't know if I could ever do that, but man, dude, I don't know. I hope one day that I'm as witty as that and I can just on a dime pull something out and be funny. I feel like that could go many different ways. We're just going to assume, I mean, pull words. Words are good. Anyway, continuing the video now.
What the fuck does the glove do?
What? Hey, Froggy, this is a question for you because, like, I know, like, I've been dropped in my head 7 times as a kid.
What?
Were you dropped at all either? Like, is that like a common correlation between us?
No.
No, Froggy wasn't dropped as a child. Froggy was just birthed this way. Froggy was birthed pre-dropped. Oh no, I feel like that has negative connotations with pregnancy. Never mind, I take that back. Froggy used to work on his blog. Yeah, man, I'm having a hard time pulling out things like on the spot, you know, and being funny. Like I gotta be able to do it quicker, you know.
That's just a you problem.
Zen, wake up!
Would it be
Sorry,
okay?
I'm just laughing too much.
Yeah.
That's the same.
Aww.
But Ari, are you suffocating me? Ari, I'm not.
I will say, let's talk about a child we don't know about. No, it's a bit. I will say that I don't laugh a lot in general. Like I don't laugh a lot on stream, but I have been told that because of that my laugh instills a lot of joy in others, because when I laugh, it's normally something that's just absolutely fucking hilarious to me. Very made a comment a while ago. Oh, hi, Sandwich. Very made a comment a while ago about the fact that she doesn't get to hear me laugh very often. And then literally like either that day or something, there was just a comment that happened about, I don't remember, I think she was talking to her mom. There's a comment that came across and I just fucking died laughing. I don't know what it was. I think it was a Cankles thing. And like it was the way that it was delivered about something like, yeah, but I don't want Cankles or something silly about that. I just fucking died laughing. I don't know what it was. It was so funny to me. Just the word Cankles. How you doing, Sandwich? Papa did another Wine Moms Wednesday, but hasn't uploaded. Okay, I'm safe. Oh god, I'm safe for another week, maybe. How you doing, Sandwich? Sandwich, how's been the hunt for psychologist, counseling, psychiatrist thing? How's that going? I'm okay. Oh no. What's wrong? I have one. I had my first appointment. Really? Because I remember we were talking that you were going to have an early appointment one day and you were having a hard time sleeping. I don't know if that was. It's psychotherapy. It's better than nothing. I don't think they could diagnose you because I don't think they have the qualifications to do so. But hey, it's something. As you can see, I've been procrastinating. Feels nice to have work finished that's not just being worried about sitting there on the burn. Yeah, I get that. But they did say we can see what's up. Okay. And if I want to find someone who's always like, oh, nice. Okay, that's awesome. So they might be able to give you like inklings of stuff. Like you can tell them, hey, this is what I'm thinking I might have due to these yada yada yadas, and you can get kind of a medical, you know, a medical person's opinion on it. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Heck yeah, let's go. Actually, Sandwich, I recently had somebody come back into chat who disappeared for, oh God, like 4 or 5 months. And they came back in a chat and they actually ended up telling me that they got on anxiety medication and that they were doing much, much better on the medication that than they were used to, or than they were back when we talked. And I was super happy because kind of in the same way that you and I communicated, you know, behind closed doors, was kind of the same way that they and I communicated. And it just feels good to like, you know, help people into a right direction, and maybe kind of eventually sort of they might end up getting it. And it's just really nice to, you know, see that they came back in on medication. They're like, yeah, this is way better. Because I've tried to tell people that like, you don't know if you're playing on hard mode until people give you the medication to help reorient your position mentally to see how things could be or might not be. And yeah, it's just been really nice. They're currently trying to become a psychologist as well. So 2 in 1. That's actually really good. If they're on their way to becoming a psychologist is what you would get to get an official diagnosis. So if they're currently in the educational routine or program in order to become a psychologist, then they're probably much more apt or in line to give you the weird gray area of medical opinion, but not medical opinion because I don't have the license to give it to you, but also medical opinion, that sort of thing. And yeah, getting diagnoses for all of your stuff to get it down on paper so you can see what's going on in the brain will be good. So that's awesome. I'm really happy to hear it. I've been kind of swamped in work lately. Things have picked up with getting 2.0 and brain, come on. And we're doing like networking and stuff like that has been kind of being picked up. I'm kind of reaching back out to people that I haven't talked to in a while and stuff like that. So I just haven't, spacey dog, very spacey, on the back end of, I'm supposed to be relaxing and I'm definitely not, because I just finished working on the structure for like a month and a half. And yeah, so it's always nice when you come by because it gives me time to talk that I know that I can't really do in DMs right now. So this is the moment where I like, yes, cool, perfect. I haven't been able to check up on DMs in a while. I could just do it now, you know, with the obvious limitation that it's in public and on display, right? But yeah.
What do you? I'm not even over there.
Anyway, today's React Day.
She is suffocating me with her fucking life.
Sorry, I saw brown guy and I thought it was you.
And I.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Froggy. Oh, see, I say these things and realize pretty soon after about how bad they are. I don't think Froggy's has figured that out quite yet.
I am absolutely enraptured
But it was
by
the
you.
Goomba.
I'm not unpacking
That's
that
not
one.
bad.
I'm not unpacking that one, Froggy.
It was
I'm
the
gonna
Goomba,
step
it
away from
wasn't
that one.
Bundy.
Froggy. Froggy, please.
No,
I'm
that ain't
sorry.
worth it.
I got
Half the
confused.
fucking
Your-
cost, it
the
don't matter
picture's
anyways.
really
That's just gonna
small,
stick
and you were both
stolen
brown.
anyways.
Jesus Christ.
Why are you guys so? What's going on? Stand up.
It has been 0 days since Froggy's last incident.
It has been 0 days from Froggy has been accidentally racist, which is not really racism, but you know, it's just fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, you're.
Well, I mean, at least she's not talking about the black dude with really, really big nipples.
The color brown. What the fuck?
Oh god, dude, this is great. This is great. Do not put Froggy and I in the same room, for the love of God. I don't think Froggy is officially diagnosed, but everyone is 99.999% sure she's autistic. Yeah. As somebody who has been diagnosed, yeah.
Shut up.
Hey, Froggy.
Oh my god, there he is. I was wondering when he was gonna show up.
Yeah.
Shut your dumb ass up.
Yeah.
Man, I love Heavenly.
Yeah.
I love you, Froggy.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
It's cool. Don't get it all out. No, do it all. Dad, do it all. Just let me know when you're done. It's cool. It's all good. No, it's all good.
It's okay. We're done.
Again, I would be the type of person that'd be like, well, at least she was referring to the brown guys, not the black one. Don't put us in the same room. Don't put us in the same room.
Are you? Zed's still sleeping, and I know what that means.
She's.
I fucking love today, dude. I'm glad I wasn't high.
You know what? I'm
Yeah.
also glad. I'm
also
also
glad.
really, really glad.
A little bit of a disaster while you're high. A little bit.
Dude, Zed is all over the fucking place.
Yeah, you.
What's going on? I wasn't listening. I don't fucking know at this point, honestly. We're just kind of sending it to the end of stream.
Low key.
A little bit.
Low
We got 28 minutes left, which will be enough for this video.
A little crazy with it. But that's okay. We love you.
I don't need it.
Yep.
Brain can't process this tism. Well, it's gonna get worse.
I don't need it.
See?
We'll crash out. Zen. Zen.
Oh, look, Zed's brown now. No, I'm kidding. That's a tan.
There's no way.
Zen, let me have that. Give it. I'm
I am so confused about what is happening here.
going to crash out. I'm going to crash out. I'm gonna crash out.
There's no fucking way.
Oh my god. Like
What is happening?
What is happening right now?
What is happening? What is going on? What is going on?
I stole.
I stole. Froggy's here, so nothing makes sense. Dude. I just props to Froggy for existing. I don't know, man.
Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello.
Well, tell the Earth to shut the fuck up. I want to go back to bed.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh,
Get
Zen.
the fuck out of here.
Zen's throwing.
Nah, no, I'm losing my fucking shit.
Past
Gotta
2
feel
days.
like when it's a good time for you, don't worry about it, it's all good.
Whoa, 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 what?
Get the fuck out of here.
Zen's throwing.
Nah, no, I'm losing my fucking
What? I want to know.
Past
Oh, it's May. Okay, that's who it
Gotta
is.
feel like when it's a good time for you, don't worry about it, it's all good.
What the fuck did you say?
Yeah, I was thinking the
All
same
she
thing.
heard was tits.
That's what I heard.
I have Chibi Doki in my recommended. What is Rule 34 though? I don't really know, but I wouldn't recommend
Deserve
it.
to lose that money. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. You deserve to get robbed.
Yeah. I was a wardrobe the other day. My mom came over to help me. And at one point, she's just like, you need a hammer for that. And I just, in the quietest voice, went, hammer.
I don't get this. I don't get this joke, but I want to be in on this joke.
Like, you need a hammer for that. And I just, in the
Hammer.
quietest voice, went, hammer.
God damn it.
What is the inside joke? What is the inside joke with that? I don't get it. Chips, I need your knowledge.
Blame
Give me your knowledge, please.
Mechanic you did not read about.
I have a disability. I'm from Boston.
Oh, shut up. It's a stimming thing? Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. That's probably one of the reasons why I also did it on cue. When I saw the little Koi face, I was thinking hamburger. Oh God, I'm one of them.
Motherfucker, I'm autistic. I don't give a shit about your disability. You know how to fucking read.
Wait.
You did not read.
Wait, what? Is this Haruka?
You can blame God.
For a mechanic you did not read about.
I have a disability. I'm from Boston.
Motherfucker, I'm autistic. I don't give a shit about your disability. You know how to fucking read.
Guys, can somebody fucking tell me why so many streamers are on the spectrum? What? Is this just our job now? Is this we can't be a part of normal society, so we just go to the internet and become an internet society and then everyone just points and laughs and oh God. You know what? Never mind. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole anymore. I take that back. I don't want to know.
You know how to fucking read. I have dyslexic people who can read better than you do. Fucking read, dumbass. 17.
God damn, Haruka. God damn. Holy shit. Normal people have normal jobs. What happens during 9 to 5. Stimming thing is it is primarily autism, but it can also happen with ADHD and ADD and all the other things. Bouncing legs, clicking pens, fidgeting with stuff. That's all a form of stimming. And one of the forms of stimming is called vocal stimming. Delta is becoming aware. No, I'm not. I am actively refusing to become aware. I started becoming aware. I looked down the hallway that I realized I was going to have to walk down into the room of being aware. And I very openly, very confidently turned the fuck around and decided to not go down that hallway. I am very willingly becoming ignorant with all of that. Fuck that. But also stimming is, yeah, stimming is like fidgeting and like, emotional regulation or, primarily emotional or sympathetic nervous system regulation by repetitive tasks. So, one of the ways is vocal stimming, which is, what I do a lot. Pitch voices, changing, talking, weird nonsense stuff. I vocal stim a lot. That would be a good example of a vocal stim. And then, so in this case, the stimming is just taking the word hammer and going hammer.
She's from Boston.
Yeah, fidget spinner. People with ADHD have a tendency to stim quite a bit.
You just have a little bit difficulty, but you can still read.
From Boston.
No, people still ask if I'm Canadian. You ruin a lot of things for a lot of people.
This is why I don't stream.
No!
Wait, does Haruka really actually not stream anymore?
Fill me up.
No, shush, Froggy.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna actually beat you.
The joke was there. The joke
No,
was
I'm
there.
gonna beat you. It's true. That is true. Every
This
Froggy
shit.
lock.
That would have been fucking amazing if Zen came back and been, what a fucked up day, man. I wish I was high. Just immediately after the, oh, I love today. Today's great. I'm so glad I'm not high.
Okay.
I think she still streams, just not as much. Wonder why. I think I'm gonna mute the stream. There's just too much. It's just too much. You're fine, Pancake. Just put it down to 1%.
Okay.
Bye, Pancake. Have a good sleep, buddy.
You sounded
You gotta get stopped, honestly.
Froggy! Okay. Sorry.
We just did. Nice!
Holy shit, Froggy locked in.
Bye, Pancake.
Locking in.
Yeah, but she usually locks out most of the time.
Yeah, are you a content hater?
Yeah, are you a content hater, Zen?
Content hater.
You don't want
She hates content. Look at
Oh my god.
look at
The fucking unironic use, the ability to be an unironic use of content hater of like, don't you want to make content for funny? You only want to do the funny things on the internet? Come on, man. You got to do the bit. Do the bit, Joel. Do the bit. Do the bit, Joel. Do the bit. Candy Mountain, Joel. Candy Mountain. Yeah. Do the bit. Do the bit. Do the bit. Have I shown you guys that? I must have shown you guys that, right? I'm pretty sure I've shown that on stream. That was one of my favorite things. If I ever get lucky enough to be ever with like Amelie and Joel at the same time, I am going to lose my fucking mind, and I am 100% guaranteed to do the bit, Joel, just to give him flashbacks. I will never forget about that.
content hater. She hates content.
Oh, she hates content.
Delta would throw for oh, you bet your fucking ass, dude. I am a content lover. Content and I have an intimate relationship. Oh man, the things we get up to. I don't always show everyone my content, but when I do, it's real good. Dude, I fucking, it's so good. I can rein it in. You know what I mean? Like I can set it to you know, like, oh, this is an hour. We're gonna do this. We're gonna have an hour where we play a game, right? And we're gonna farm the ever living crap out of content and just off the wall silly nonsense bullshit, and I will be so annoying. And then when it's over, I'll just immediately go back to normal dog activities. But man, I love content.
Hey, hates clip farming. She hates it.
She hates clip farming.
Why don't you cheer up? Huh? Why don't you have a little smile on your little face?
Just fucking smile, Zen.
Smile more.
I think you should smile more. Sure, you
should be more optimistic.
You should be more optimist.
No, aw, you tried. You were so close.
Bitch, don't fucking look down at me.
Thought you were bae. Turns out
Don't you fucking pity me. I can pity myself enough for the both of us.
you're just fam.
You're just fam. I loved that short. It was so funny.
I have never seen that short. Okay. I will say, what I will say is that because I don't, I tend to consume content, but I don't think I consume the same content as everyone else in the space does. I'm kind of like a bit of an outcast. I'd be the person in this situation be like, what is that? And then just have somebody, like, it would be amazing to be in a group like this where somebody just has a running thing of all of the things I have not seen. And there's just a day of like bringing Delta up to speed on the internet. And it's just a bunch of fucking shit that got trending at one point that I just completely missed out on.
I thought you were bae. But I remembered I had traded off a long time ago, and I found my black and white file.
Yeah.
And I saw that we're still friends to this day on there. And I was like, oh my god.
I know. I actually can't show our friendship on the Switch because it says that our friendship is literally from the DS. And it has our not VTuber names for it. So I'm just like,
oh, wow. That's kind of cool.
That's so sweet.
No, it had your, like, it used.
That is actually really sweet. Sad dog time. Due to the nature of my brain, I actually don't have people like that. Like, I've had multiple times in my life where I've just shut down, didn't make any friends IRL, and completely switched up my online, like, persona, my online image or whatever, you know, new account, new email, those sort of things. And I just don't have anyone from my history like that. I might have one person, but they kind of fucked me over too many times that I cut things off, and that's it.
Your old.
So I see shit like this, I'm like, cool, must be nice.
Username that you used to go by.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god.
yeah, it has yours too.
Like, it was like 2013. It was. I was like, oh, we're still friends. I'm black and white.
Fucking sappy bitches.
Then we'll win.
Zen
Oh, shut up, Zen. Let me have this.
hasn't listened. She's been.
Zen doesn't have
Nicer
this.
to me. Who was nicer to me?
Well,
Nobody.
I am.
that's actually pretty true.
Yeah, no, you wanna, I'm like,
I also, dude, I also love the man, it's like I want to get a group, but I don't want to have a group. You know what I mean? I don't want to be in a corpo. I don't want to be anything like that. But I think everyone agrees that it would always be nice to have a friend that you can make content with and get like matching Fuji reacts and shit. Like this, so like look at Haruka and fucking Ariel. They have matching Fujis and it's so cute.
I'm letting God decide. I'm letting God decide.
Look at their goddamn face.
Oh.
Well, God decided.
Man, I want to let you know you just let Zen win.
Man, I need you to like stop taking 30 fucking years to hit these goddamn buttons when it's your dialogues. I'm crashing out.
Mine takes 10 times.
No, she doesn't.
No, I don't.
No, every single one. You sit there, and I can almost feel you like fucking leaning in and squinting at the fucking text. Like the fuck does
Can
this
you
say?
read?
Read. They can't read. They're from Boston.
What does this say?
Holy shit!
I'm dyslexic.
Because every single
Fuck your dyslexia. Read faster.
time, every single time, you take 30 fucking years.
It says May is thinking.
Yeah, Zen's just been permadead this whole fucking video. Zen is just like, it's good to see. I know Zen, dude, like when you're on Twitter or you're on like the socials of some of these streamers, like you're not just a content consumer, but rather you're like, yeah, I want to know what's going on with them. It really makes me happy to see, because you know that there's shit that goes on behind the scenes I don't. I want to be careful what I say with this because I don't want to put anything out there that's not true. But I believe Zen put out a post about having been struggling with something with a while, and she's working on getting better with it. And I can't remember what, but somewhere in my brain, I think it was a substance. I don't know what substance or anything like that, and I don't even know if I'm right about that, but I remember Zen just posting something on Twitter about, you know, she's just continues to deal with struggles and she's working on getting better and, you know, all this other stuff. And it was drinking. Okay. And I see moments like this, you know, where Zen's having a good time with her friends and hanging out and laughing. And it fills me with like, I'm glad that she can still feel this way. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to be the type of person who somebody feels like that I can just show them like, hey, do you remember this? And try to get them to feel like it's not gone. It's just not here at the moment. Like your humor and your fun and your happy moments, they're not gone. They're just not currently here. So when I see stuff like this, and I know and I remember that people have behind the scene things that give them difficulty, it makes me really happy to see them in moments like this, especially if I remember. Because this is the time where that sort of stuff doesn't exist. You know what I mean? It's like those sort of things are suspended. They're not as prominent. They're not as forefront of the brain. But rather, she just gets to have fun with people. And part of that just makes Dog happy. I don't know. I like knowing
Really feel that.
you know that. And she just gets to have fun doing
I'm
this.
already not gonna win, so I'm gonna bet all of your coins.
Well,
I forgot you can punch people.
yeah, you could have easily won that if you didn't push Zen forward.
Shit out of her. I just really
feel
wanted
like
to
this is
punch the
really
shit
just
out of
me.
her. Whoa. You ever just walk behind Zen and just keep swinging?
That's life. No, I'm kidding.
That's crazy. What I just witnessed was insane.
Ma'am, I just witnessed a beating.
Like, she won the mini game, but I feel like I won the battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I got the man. I feel great. I got to punch the crap out of my friend.
What the?
And immediately, wow. Okay.
Hey guys, do you want to see? Do you guys want to see what crashing out looks like in in visual representation?
Fucking chart.
No one fucked with Zen the entire fucking game.
We actually
no one touched
Wait,
Zen
no
Trey.
shot. Wait, really?
Single mother touched
That's
Zen Trey.
so funny.
If May didn't take my star, Zen would not have won. In fact, I had 2 stars taken
Let's
from me.
fucking go. I won.
I had. Oh, that's funny.
That's
Ari,
so
'cause I
fucking funny. You just like Zen line go up, everyone else line go up, go down, go up, go down.
also had 2 stars taken.
May, this ain't about you.
Hey, this ain't about you.
It's not about you either.
Congratulations. It's about Zen.
It is
She
about
won.
Zen. This is about Zen. Oh, congratulations. I'm so happy for you, Zentreya.
That's what I.
Congratulations. I am so happy for you. You did a good job. Thank you for playing with me. I am your friend and love and appreciate you. All right, next game.
Deserved.
I'm gonna fucking crash out.
No, we're playing Cupid Parasite. Load up the men.
I want to play Cobblemon.
Wow, brings it all the way around. Brings it all the way back around, huh?
Take me a.
That's at the very beginning, right? I want to watch that again. Yeah. I don't know what I need to do with my VTuber model because I'm going to 2D. I don't know what I need to do with my VTuber model, but I want to get the level of tracking.
If you give me the force
of this of Zen's face. Like, look at this. Like, look at this. I'm gonna put myself on the other side. Hang on. Ready? I'm gonna full screen this so you guys can see. Watch this.
I'm so slippery with the rings.
So
she's her face is being like, what the fuck is this?
If you give
doing a little like the little mouth move, like the
me
what?
the force.
And then The violent shaking in surprise. Watch the violent shaking in surprise when she sees this pop up.
Again, it's gonna take me a...
It gets me every fucking time. It gets me every time.
So if you...
It's the like some people panic and they go, oh, and they do like the face and they fix it. Zen panics so hard her entire body shook.
If you give me the foreskin, it's gonna take me a...
Dude. Oh, it's so fucking funny. It's so funny. I want that level of tracking. I want that level of tracking of me freaking the fuck out and my whole body shakes.
But like, it's gonna take all of my fucking focus to actually sit through it all.
Hey, Zen, what was that?
Zen, no, sweetheart. Please don't tell me you're blue screening your VTuber model. Ah! Guys! Please. Please use Spout. Please use Spout or Game Capture on VTube Studio with a special background. For the love of God, stop using blue screens and green screens to crop out your VTuber model. This is not 2014. Guys, I beg of you. Please. This is so unnecessary. I don't know why I crash out about this every time I see it. But for the love of God, it's not that hard.
What did Zen do?
Ah! I trusted you. You were the smart one. You should know. And I don't know, maybe there's a reason why she has to, but I'm pretty sure window mode has transparency. I'm gonna fucking prove it. Hang on. Give me one second. I'm gonna go prove this. Wait, where is it? Hang on. Okay. All right. No one saw that. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna do a window capture. Where's my window capture? There it is. All right. I'm gonna capture VTube Studio. Okay. All right. All right. So there's me in the bottom right-hand corner. The black background, right? Now, do we have... We don't. Okay. Okay, so you can't do it in a window capture. You can only do it in a game capture. I don't know. Okay, I guess we're just gonna turn that off. Okay. Jesus. I swear to God, I need to go into every VTuber that ever exists and just be like, use Spout, use game capture. Use Spout, use game capture. Use Spout, use game capture. If you use Spout, you won't have the UI on screen. Trusting Zen. I thought Zen was the technical one of the group. I don't know. Man. I swear to God, it's not that complicated. It's really not. It's just a plugin. You add the plugin and then you treat it like you would a browser capture. You just add the Anyway, this is gonna be the end of stream because fuck it. This is the end of stream. Hey, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. We'll be live again tomorrow. Probably with Silksong because but yeah, all right, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thanks for lurkies. I appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and end stream at this point, and I'll be live again tomorrow. I have things I need to do after stream that hopefully I remember what they are. Oh God, things are picking up and I can't keep track of things. Aha, the flags are getting redder. That's not my thing, that's Very's thing. Anyway, have a wonderful night, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Oh God, I have so many VODs I have to catch up with. Oh God, that's gonna be a Wednesday thing, isn't it?